Hey, this starts being Roleplay on Radio. We're playing Red Markets, Fallen Flag, episode 2. This is after the score, where the players, the Taker group, Fallen Flag, actually scored big and made quite a bit of bounty, getting a lot of diesel fuel back to Trabajo, which was highly appreciated by the people, as they can not freeze to death and keep the undead out and all that.
And keep the train running on time.
And keep the train running on time.
At all.
Well, we're not
putting schedule.
In the game, it is still in February. It is too cold. It is not trading season yet. They have to wait till the spring thaw before they can go out. Because right now, most of the casualties are frozen, literally. So you don't have to worry about them so much. Remember, the train's also something to kite the undead away. So, as we begin...
it's like Snowpiercer, but only slightly less depressing.
Yeah. So the group, you have no more scores to rely on, so now you're looking for work again. And just keep in mind, there are a couple of plot lines from the last one. First off, Cuddy... he has a sample from the fracking site, a biological tissue sample.
I'm advancing science. This is important.
So you also have the treasure hunting cipher, which you could look into.
It's on my arm.
Yeah, it's on your arm. And I think we can talk about the details of that later, but if you're interested, you could. There are two main options. One, you could just sell it for a couple bounty to someone else and just forget that plot line, or I could treat it as a side business where you invest in it, but then the return will be unknown. You spend time looking into it, and then maybe you get a score hook.
I have rules for that.
Okay.
It's on the back of the crew sheet.
Would that also be possible with the samples as well if I gave those over to Jenny to let her deal with it?
That would be an investment in speculation.
Yes. So, that would be... there's a list of them right there. So, you can determine if you want to do that now. Certainly... how you want to deal with that. Of course, you could also give the sample back give the sample to the government in exchange for taking the price off your head. You all have a price on your head. However, it's not dead or alive. It's just wanted for questioning.
Now, would this get me off the hook with the screwing around thing?
I don't know. There's a price on it.
I will tell you that is definitely a negative rep spot.
Yes.
To be honest,
we got a positive rock spot, though.
If you want to use that.
No, we do.
Yeah, you do have a present from Scrimshaw. Yes, I do remember that, but that's optional. I will say that the government one, that's coming into play.
Yeah, but the problem is that given our, I know this is metagame, given our experiences with Pork Pie, we kind of know how their questioning goes.
You don't know. It's a large government.
And it's Ross's game.
What?
Anything goes.
So you could be useful to them. They're not necessarily going to put you in a black site and torture you to death. Except maybe him when they find out what he is.
Right. Yeah, it's like useful in an enclave. American snipers.
Pointing to Kale's character half off, because that's literally what happened to his character for a while. So anyways, so we still have the same group.
So if we want to do that, investment in speculation.
Yeah, so let's see.
Building an opportunity, we've already done that. It's going to be investing in the treasure hunt. Individual investment or broker. So do we all put in the same amount, or does everyone put in a different amount? The bonus for individuals is everyone gets to put in as much as they like. The downside is it's a lot of math to keep track of. Everybody puts in the same amount, you don't have to fuck with it. Then you assess risk. So basically, you talk to the person you're investing in. Every potential investor makes a sensitivity check. If no one succeeds, the red die is rolled in secret, and that's the risk on the outfit sheet, and we don't get to see it. If we do succeed, we do get to read the red die, but you roll the red die before the black die.
Okay.
So basically, then you roll liquidity. That's how many sessions you have to wait to see. And then you roll a black die.
Okay.
But it would take a scam action, so someone would not be able to perform a scam in the negotiation because they'd be busy seeking the investment.
I would say the investment for the sample the only benefit I could see right now, there might be a plot hook for it in the future, but I think the main thing for you would be you getting bonus willpower, because you're fulfilling your whole let's science the shit out of the thing that cannot be scienced. Because
I'm convinced it's possible.
Yeah, so it is certainly highly anomalous. I will say for free that it does have, it's actually neither it's kind of blight. It has blight-like traits, but it's highly anomalous. It might be something degraded blight, or it could be something entirely new.
So Jenny and I are completely...
Or a new strain of the blight.
You're on cloud 9.
Yes, this is amazing.
You don't get a bonus will from it because you haven't done anything yet. So you could outsource it, you could sell it, but if you invest in it, that's resources, but you will just get bonus willpower from it. I think that's fair.
But
right?
would that be of any assistance as far as getting the price off anybody's head?
If you give, you'd have to negotiate with the government because if you give it to them, they would definitely do that because that's their main interest in you.
Right.
But then you don't get anything else out of it. But if you want to have your cake and eat it too, you would have to negotiate with them.
Yeah. And I don't think I'm the best negotiator, so...
No, you aren't.
I'd have to talk... The one negotiator we had kind of burned the other samples.
He's a little biased against the government for some weird reason.
Just slightly.
So we have the same group: McCready, Tom's character, the Leighton with the sword; Cuddy, the crazy doctor; Han, the silent but deadly; I am Amu. Sorry. And let's see here. Then Refurb, and of course half off. So everyone's here. And what do we want to do first? Vignettes or look for a job?
Just FYI to those listeners that care. Tonight we're trying the play mats.
Oh yes.
If there's clicking, it's because
we have poker chips and
literally spending coins.
Yes.
To roll.
Keep track of all your charges.
Actually, let me just...
So thank you, Jace. You were the first of many where that's an emergent play. So we're going to give that a try. We're also going to try work-life balance.
Yeah. So this will be
So that's you get a vignette for people to heal humanity, and you get a scam in normal base play. In advanced play, you can choose to give up one for the other. You can give up your scam to heal more humanity, or you can give up your vignette to do like a small business or invest in something.
Yeah.
But that makes all your dependents needy. So.
Okay. So, what action do you want to do first? Decide what to do with the treasure hunting cipher? Why don't we get that out of the way?
Okay.
So, do you guys just want to sell it, and maybe get a couple bounty, or do you want to invest in it and see what happens?
I'm curious. I want to invest.
Invest.
Let's experiment with the system.
It's like treasure troves of not only bounty but possible lost technology. Yes.
Well, I can't negotiate if I go do that. And I don't think we're going to get 5 scams in our negotiation. Mm-hmm. Even if we have 5 turns, you can only do 4 scams. So someone else should go do the investment.
Okay, what skill would that require?
It doesn't require skill, you just have to role play it out.
Okay.
Yeah, so...
but we need money to invest, so if you have money in your bank...
And if somebody goes to do that, can they
would that require self-control check?
I was about to ask.
Oh yeah. It's a self-control check for absolutely everybody.
So I have 11. How much do you have?
I have 10.
10.
9.
15.
Go get him, Mr. Moneybags.
Well, no, everyone has to invest, I think.
Right. We pitch in...
Well, I mean, if you don't invest, you don't get any return on it.
Well, okay, for the record, since we're in a taunting anyways...
Yeah.
I have 7, so that's at the absolute max I could go in.
Mm-hmm. I'd go in 3.
How about everybody do 5?
Okay. 5 sounds good.
Everybody does 5.
Okay.
All right, everyone make a self-control check.
We haven't done it yet.
Okay.
We get to choose.
Okay.
You get to feel out the investor, the guy you're investing in.
Okay, so we get to...
Yeah.
Okay.
So we can basically
we can decide to trust him or not.
Yeah.
Okay.
He looks trustworthy.
Okay, so it has to be a person.
So I would send someone with sensitivity.
The
Crazy guy good at reading people.
Kind of funny. He's a doctor.
So what kind of guy, you could come up with somebody or we could come up with somebody, what kind of guy would be good at the treasure hunting business?
Let's see here.
Dr. Jones.
James Cameron. Literally James Cameron.
No, Robert Ballard.
Xerxes Jones!
Oh, no, not Phil.
Let's see here. Crazy Jane. She
belongs in the
is
museum.
a treasure hunter as well, loves being a treasure hunter.
Calamity Jane.
Nope, Crazy Jane.
She's on this crazy drain.
So she is well known as the treasure hunter. That's why you guys know about it. I haven't written it down yet because I don't know what to call it. But she is known as being, and she has actually come back with a gold. She came back with a gold bar 3 years ago.
Whoa.
And,
Publicity stunt.
yeah. Well, gold ain't worth what it used to be either. So I mean, that's why she's still here and not in the recession.
That's what we call her crazy.
But
Yeah.
it actually has practical applications too. Of
Well, she did get a glad bounty from it, and so she's been out, and she's one of the crazy, and she's called crazy because not because of her behavior, but because she goes out on her own, which is crazy. It is an
Actually,
insane risk.
stupid.
Yeah, so she has, you don't know what she's been up to lately, but she's the one who's talked about treasure hunting in the past, and she's the only person in the entire enclave who might be an expert in this kind of thing. So, Cuddy, you can find her fairly easily. She is living in one of the Pullman cars. Again, she bought it when the price was low, and with that gold bar.
So if the group is wanting me to go, they should probably prime me a little bit on what I'm supposed to be doing here. Because remember, I'm a
crazy man.
I'm probably a
We
little
found
bit
a
more-
treasure cipher.
Okay, Cuddy. We don't have time to do the research ourselves. We can't stick around here. We got to prep for the travel season. We need someone we can trust with the information that's going to do the research.
Scam us.
We don't know what it is. Play it off. It's an alternate reality game. It's geocaching. It's definitely not a full-blown treasure hunt, but we're paying them to be dedicated on this at all times. So we need a person that likes puzzles, and you do that. But I got to go get ready for this negotiation. I got to go talk to my kid. I got a lot of stuff to do. I'm trusting you on this. You're good at reading people.
So you just want me to offer a puzzle and see if she's
Think
interested?
of her like a patient. You're trying to diagnose.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
Poor
No.
wording.
Do I get samples?
No samples.
you're not handing her the lament
Forward.
configuration.
Cuddy, you're doing a cognitive diagnostic. You're seeing how she responds to gathering information tactily,
Okay.
visually. Is she a lateral thinker?
So don't
Is
make
she trustworthy?
so don't make the offer. Just find out if we
Just
can make
figure
the
it out and see what she thinks about it, and then come back, talk to us. Okay.
But don't lay out the offer.
Do not lay offer yet. Just
See how she would respond.
yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Can we trust him?
Have we ever been able to?
I don't think we should.
Spin sharply on one heel and march out in a stiff manner. Apron kind of swaying.
Yeah.
Little blood on it.
So you find her. She lives at the end of a Pullman car. It's the least. It's the all the other Pullman cars are actually fairly nice. The people pay them to clean them and keep them looking in order. This one isn't, or this part of one isn't. Looks like she had enough to get it, but she didn't have enough to make it look nice. So she's the person that the formerly rich down on her luck.
Right.
So.
She's a bluth.
Yeah, she's a bluth.
There we go.
So she sees you.
I just knock on the side of not side of the door in a specific pattern.
Okay.
I'll say it's like a Morse code call out thing just to see if she responds.
Shave and a haircut.
Okay. She seems. You can give me a sensitivity check.
Yeah, okay, so
Yeah.
you role play according to a sensitivity check.
Yeah.
So if you get your sensitivity check and the red is low, you know the red. If you don't, you roll it and you play it however you want.
Okay.
And you don't tell us the number.
Okay.
Basically, we'll be dropping ciphers.
And the red
as
is
I go.
how long it would take her to.
No, red's the risk.
Okay.
So that's going to be the
How
red on
trustworthy
the
is she?
roll to
Okay.
see whether we get money or not.
Okay.
We roll the black once liquidity goes
Sure.
down.
Oh, did I recover will between sessions, or is that a steady?
Yeah, you get it back.
Okay, good. Interesting.
So roll sensitivity.
You're good.
Don't fail.
Okay.
Just saying.
Is that a 2?
I mean, you could fail and he could roll a 1.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is a good success. Yes, I made it. 12.5.
It is a 5.
So,
Middle of the road.
maybe?
Yeah.
Okay.
So she seems to recognize the knock, but she doesn't say anything. She's judging. Is like, do you need a? Are you looking for people to give blood?
Oh, no, not today. But if you would, I do have some forms you can fill out.
I mean, is there bounty in it?
For the blood, it's more for the better will of.
Okay. So what
But
are you here
there-
for?
I'm just
They're great.
There are a few minor questions I just need to field. Just a few little things. Calmly walk in, a little bit at a time.
Okay. She opens the door to let you in. Just
See
get in here.
how far. Okay, so
Yeah.
get in. All right, so she's open to this castle. Okay.
Yeah, she closes the door. You're letting the heat out. She has a little. She set up a little stove to heat her.
I scarcely noticed.
Yeah.
You have
Yeah.
to feel.
I'm kind of glancing around the room, get a feel for what kind of thing she is.
Very Spartan. Looks like she. There's some. You notice there's something that was hanging. There was something hanging on the wall, on one of the walls that must have been taken down recently. She also some impressions of where furniture or other things might have been removed. Yeah, she.
So she probably needs money.
Looks like she's also looking pretty. You're a doctor. You could tell. Yeah, she's getting really lean. So.
Eating well.
I'm on a diet. What do you want?
Sure.
On the paleo diet.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just
Atkins.
Yeah.
here to see a few things, checking up a little bit, and also there's been a few sentiments going around, and I'm just trying to get a good feel for how different people are right now, based on some recent events. How paranoid does she look when I say that?
She's confused.
Just confused, not
Yeah.
oh fuck.
You're
what did I do?
being way too upbeat scored. Yeah.
Yes, you're
Okay, so
really dancing around the scene.
So, find any good treasure lately?
I have some leads.
Do I remember
Why?
any of the symbols, by the way, from the? Actually, no.
Yeah,
Did you show
you-
me? Okay.
yeah, you-
So, I'm gonna, with one finger, trace one of the least, obvious symbols, but just one that would definitely be trace it as a finger pattern on a table or whatever
I
nearby.
heard you guys went out in the field a little while ago. Did you see that?
See what?
The symbol.
I might have seen a few things.
Okay. Well, that's an interesting symbol.
Really?
Yes.
What does it mean?
Well, it depends on context.
Oh, so you'd have to see other symbols.
Yes, and also where you saw it and when.
Well, I think one of my associates might have a better record of that than I do.
Look, I know some people who would pay for information like that, but if not, that could be chump change. Those kind of leads. If you want, I could look into this, but my fees as a consultant are not free. So if you want me to find out the actual meaning of this, that will take time, depending on how many symbols were there total.
Do I remember like a roughly?
There were well, you're a big smarty brain guy. So, yeah. So there were 39 symbols total.
Quite a few.
Yeah. So
Very many.
Yeah. That will take time to look it up and to figure it out because a lot of these are communications. The treasure hunting is kind of a weird field. There are nutbags and posers and imitators, but there are people find enough real finds out there and give proof that knowing that there's something out there. There are people trying to recover the treasures of the lost, and they're trying to share it because they can't take everything themselves.
Well,
As to why they're doing that, who knows? But
more of the context, but there is that issue of trust. What could we have as surety?
well, I live here, and there's more of you than me. So if you don't like it, you can always take it out on me. We could, if you want to be really nice and legal, we could go to the courts and sign a contract and have a judge witness it.
You are willing to do
But then, of course, there's a chance someone could leak that information because that's why I don't trust them. There's always a dirty clerk or someone else who would be willing to take a photo of those symbols and sell it on Lifelines to someone else.
Of course.
I mean, I'm just one person. And there's a bunch of you, and from what you got a scary Leighton with a big sword. So,
He's most harmless.
yeah.
He's a sweetheart.
All right.
So,
Chopping up.
So that's the way it works.
yeah,
So I recorded R5.
yeah.
And then I come back and report that she seems to be hurting for money.
Yeah.
But she seems to know her stuff. It's up to you guys on this. It could go either.
Yeah, she agrees. She will tell you everything about what that is for a consultant fee.
Right.
And obviously, and of course, she says she's like a private detective. The more you give her, the more she can pay people to
Right.
pay for references and stuff like that.
All right, so out of character, it's a red 5. that means that after liquidity winds down, if he rolls a black 5, she just runs and we lose everything.
Wow.
There's no spending will on it. There's no anything. It's pure gamble.
So it's a 50-50 chance.
Well, no, because you can spend your
Is
work
it 1 through
action.
5, or is it exactly?
Black needs to beat red.
Okay.
So it's a normal roll.
Okay.
If you want to add to the roll, you can do insider trading, meaning you spend your work action instead of a scam doing something to assist her, and every time you do that, that's +1 to the roll when it actually comes. But that's not on a scam or not on anything else, or it's not time with your family, or it's the work-life balance is an economy of actions,
Right.
That kind of stuff. So. I'm in because I want to see how the mechanic works.
I'm in because I'm curious.
We can work on that, and I guess next time somebody else can do the thing, because I've got my own scam to run next time with the tissue samples, and I am able to keep those on ice, right? At least. Or,
I will say that since you are
It's in the middle of winter, too.
since you're misusing the trust of the people by running the clinic as your private lab, yeah. Too bad.
So I will
You
definitely.
could have cured that typhoid outbreak if you hadn't have spent everything on testing kits.
Nice.
Well, it's fine.
Okay, so everyone removes 5 bounty, and then everyone makes a self-control check against stress.
So the investment is 30.
Yes.
All right. Oh, that is a failure. What does a failure do?
that was good.
Regular fail?
Yeah.
You decide, is it a stress test against 1 or 2?
Just one.
I should work on it.
You made a lot of money and you probably blew it, huh?
Or can I just flip that?
If you want to spend a willpower
It's not coming back.
All right, so
for 1 stress.
Oh, yeah.
All right, 1 stress.
Yeah.
so it's 1 with stress. Okay,
1 stress if you fail. If you crit fail, it's 2.
Yep. 8 or 1, I'm good. So
Okay.
Your vignette scene doesn't heal that. That's taken after the vignette scene.
So I do not get a vignette because I did this, right?
No,
You get a
I
vignette
still
with
get
but you don't get to join in the scams.
Okay.
Because you were busy doing that.
Gotcha. So
Yeah.
my other scam has to be on hold, but I still get a vignette. All right.
Yeah.
Making sure.
All right. So we took care of that. So the
So you need to roll 1 die
let's see.
and divide it by 2. That's liquidity.
I'm sorry. Roll what? 1 die.
1 die.
Yeah.
Just the black usually.
Yeah. Do I tell you?
Yeah.
All right. So 7.
Divided by 2, round down.
So 3.
So in 3 sessions,
Well done.
we know if it pays off.
Ooh.
that's scary.
So is anybody doing inside trading this time?
Can we do it?
You have to decide before you scam. So
Okay,
if
but-
you do inside trading, you don't get to participate in a scam.
But can we inside trade every session up to the reveal?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I like that.
So do we want to have one of
My
us
scam
set
is
up
the first
an inside trade and then the rest of everybody else go for the scam?
That's not my decision.
So, I'm asking the group.
Yeah, okay.
Even though I'm looking directly,
How
you
about
can
your
ask the group.
pencil?
If I inside trade, can I still do life stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll inside trade. I don't trust her.
All right. +1.
All right. So you spend the whole time doing research,
Research.
finding
Watching
books,
her.
and
Talking to her. Spending
Yes.
time.
Because you just didn't like the
Crazy
way I
Jane.
described her, I guess.
Yeah.
No, she seemed sketchy.
Because she had to sell things.
So only
She
3
also seemed
scams
really
available.
reticent about going to the courts.
Right.
Well, it's treasure hunting. They're paranoid.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm paranoid of them.
It's
which only feeds into their paranoia.
Oh, it's a vicious cycle.
Yeah.
It's all.
It's gonna be Reservoir Dogs in 2 sessions. So, all right. So we took care of that. You're all in the treasure hunting game. Let's see how that pans out.
New rules.
New rules. All right. So I guess we can do
Vignettes.
Vignettes. Get that out of the way. Of course, is anybody skipping vignettes so that you get an extra scam or other action?
I want to cope.
What a cope. All right, so yeah, you're volunteering. Cope, again, that is reliving or dealing with a traumatic memory.
Just a scene. One person plays the dependent. You play PTSD.
Yeah.
And also keep in mind, I'm a roach. My last enclave didn't
Okay.
go so well.
Do we know any details about this?
Violent, bloody betrayal? Who knows?
Okay.
He's leaving it up to you.
Yeah.
All right, who's playing your dependent?
So it could be the former enclave. You also haven't established where it is, right?
I haven't established anything
Okay.
about it.
All right,
It's
which dependent am I playing?
I only have one. Ethnia.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. Deaf.
Oh yeah, I forgot I was deaf.
Oh,
Okay. What do you want to do
I think just a nice.
to get your mind out?
Oh god.
a nice, relaxing, quote unquote day, night, whatever. Just trying to forget about everything.
Okay. The problem is since you got all that diesel fuel for them, they started using machinery a lot more at night.
Oh, good.
From the slaughterhouse and
Crunch, crunch, grind, grind, grind.
grind. And the problem is that reminds you of the machines of the raiders. They had some terrible war machines, is the only way you can describe it. Stripped down vehicles with incredibly loud engines, and of course the screaming. Witness me. Yeah.
I sign. Are you okay?
What?
You look weird.
You look weird.
Yeah, you're beginning to. Yeah.
My flesh was burned off the raiders.
You don't know how they opened the gates. You wonder, maybe you should go check on the gates of Trabajo. They're out there.
I move over and check the gate the door that I'm behind.
Okay.
Make sure it's locked.
Are you going to throw the frisbee or?
Yeah. I need to check on the front door. I just don't want anybody getting in.
Okay. A lot of the workers are gone. The warehouse is mostly empty right now. Not totally empty, but
I can't hear anything, so I'm really confused
Yeah.
as to what you're freaking out about.
I sign back the machines. They're loud.
Oh. Now I'm sad.
I forgot.
So you continue throwing the frisbee.
Make it a football. Huh?
It's probably like a
We're
hubcap
toast.
frisbee or something.
Oh yeah, definitely a hubcap.
Yeah.
Fortunately, it hasn't been sharpened or anything. So it's safe to
Fortunately.
throw,
My digits.
well, you could throw it safely.
Yes.
Guys in the water, that's just a waste of a hubcap.
So
It's a perfectly good hubcap.
work continues on in the night as they're getting ready for the annual slaughterhouse season. Soon it will be spring and the cattle will start coming in.
Great.
And then, of course, the casualties.
Yeah.
They need to have the knives sharpened, the blade sharpened,
Yeah.
machinery work.
Oh yeah.
So-
And then it's gonna sound even better.
yes. So you're looking forward to that. You need to get out of here.
Yeah.
2 banners.
Yeah. I relay that to A. Yeah. We should leave soon.
What, like now?
Not now.
Okay.
All right. There you go. So you
So does that heal stress or anything?
yeah.
Yeah.
How does that work as a roach?
No. It
In
heals
one column.
Okay. So
That's not healed, but those red marks, you can heal that one.
okay.
Yeah. So it was the
The outermost.
furthest on stress.
That one.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, on stress.
Yeah, right.
Oh.
Once you hit regrets,
Okay.
there's no going back.
Yeah.
They stay locked. But so you really need to watch out for trauma.
Yes, that.
You're not great on trauma.
Oh no.
All right.
all right. So who's next? Who wants to do a scene?
I will engage.
Okay. So you just then that's just relaxing, having a good time. So.
Yeah. With my son Wes.
All right. What thing about the enclave you want to establish? And who wants to play? Obviously, you kid.
What sporting events are there in the enclave?
Sporting events. Football. Football.
Which football?
Is,
This is
Oh no, so this is actually soccer.
football.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
football.
What we call soccer.
Yeah.
Because
Winter League.
yeah.
They're hardcore.
Well, you have to stay practice. Actually, they also
back up.
there's one warehouse where the roof caved in, so you can't really use it to sleep anymore because there's no shelter. But hey, they've cleaned it out.
It's a great impromptu stadium.
It's a great arena for playing football,
And practicing running.
and it's one of the few. It's an easy game to play because you only need one working ball. You don't need fancy pads or anything else like that. And people are even they've made makeshift bleachers, stacking up crates and pallets and stuff like that. So
like this is like a little league game or something.
I forgot how old is
yeah, Little League.
Okay.
He's 12.
12. Okay.
It's in between.
He was 7 when he thought I died.
Yeah. Oh man. So everyone's
He
there.
lives with
I'm playing.
The other
my ex-wife and another man.
Your team is even winning.
Oh, it is?
Yes.
Nice.
Woo! Go West!
It's
Actually, it's more clink, 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 clink.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of cheering on both sides.
Okay.
So you're actually sitting next to your ex-wife.
Yeah.
And what's the name?
Emma.
Emma, and what's her new husband's name?
I don't know. You decide that.
Okay.
I don't get to choose. That's the problem.
What's a good kind? Chad.
That's a douchebag.
Chaz.
Chaz. No, it's Chad. I like
Okay,
Chad.
not that bad.
Yeah.
Sorry, Chad.
Sorry, Chaz.
Chad's even recovered some
yeah.
Axe body spray.
Yeah, sorry, Chad. out there.
Chad's sitting next to you. He's trying to be polite about this whole situation. Yeah, he's got great legs. He's got a lot of hustle out there. He's really.
Yeah, he's doing really. I mean, you remember the first year we did it when they would just run around with chickens like their heads cut off.
Yeah.
They'd score on each other's goals. The ref was always on his phone. It was funny.
It was. So you come running in.
Yeah.
It's halftime.
I glance at my mom and my two dads. Hi.
Good job, sport.
Thanks, Dad.
Yeah. Chad, no.
Hey, Chad?
Yeah, Chad.
Okay.
Don't worry, yeah. No.
rhymes.
Remember, we talk.
Thanks, Dad.
Right.
Thanks,
here.
Robo
But,
Dad.
but
Make a self-control test there.
You're good.
I'm holding it together.
but I mean,
Neck muscles clenching.
you're both my dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wes, you got it, man.
Yeah.
You did great out
You
there.
did.
Thanks, other dad.
Half day.
End
Yeah.
scene.
That's what his friend says. It's like, whoa, not cool, Billy. Jesus, don't say that.
Well, his name's half off, isn't it?
Look, that's different. That's
Way to twist the
that's
knife, Wes.
yeah.
Way to
Come on,
twist
Billy. No, that was Billy. Yeah, Wes. Come.
Wes, you got this in the bag, buddy.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I gotta go to work.
Oh, are you gonna come back?
I'm gonna try, but Daddy's gotta go kill the monsters. You know,
right.
you know how
Keep it
Daddy
safe.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
killing monsters
Yeah.
Okay.
for a living. Professionally.
As he stares.
Ladies and gentlemen, as Caleb is saying this, he is.
But I don't need to see the rest because I know you're gonna kill him.
Yeah.
You're gonna kill him, and
Thanks, Dad.
Mom's got the specs, so she's gonna record the whole thing.
Yeah. And even though Billy calls you half dad, I know that you're 2 times as dad as most other dads.
Right. And we'll.
Good instinct, West. Way to. With the slide of knife and slow. Anyway, I gotta go.
And we'll get dessert after you win, right? You know what?
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
You hear that? He's gonna take me for dessert.
Yeah, Chaz, if you need any money or anything, you let me know.
I'm doing.
I got some bounty to spare.
Look,
I'm gonna give him a bounty. I'm erasing it from the bank. Here you go. Buy him something nice.
Self-control check. You're taking it from your bag.
Thanks. I can buy.
Sorry.
I can buy the non-moldy bag of expired chocolate chips.
Oh,
Success. Fuck you, Chaz.
it's Chad. So
What?
I didn't.
Wow, thanks, Dad.
You got it, buddy.
You're the best.
Like, I know.
I'm gonna go fight evil.
Yeah.
Emma's just. Oh,
Mom, did you see that?
yes, dear. Yes. Yeah.
Emma, if I'm not back, don't worry.
Yeah.
I'm just running a little late.
Wow. We'll talk later. You stick your leg in a pallet. Let me say.
I did not crit fail. I did not stick my leg in a bag.
No, you just rip it out. Like,
I'm surprised you can move away underneath the
Bill's
way
like,
that.
whoa, cool. I want a robot leg.
Yeah, right, you do, son.
Actually, I don't want to be standing there. It's like, wow, I'm surprised you can move normally under the weight of that torch you're bearing.
And punches you
All
in the
right.
face with
Yeah,
his robot
that went
hands.
well. All right. Who's next?
No, it worked out.
Who's next with the scene? You can. We haven't done a bear or let's bear the burden. Or is it bear or is it burden?
I haven't figured out what I was.
It's the one where we have to deal with one of your dependents' problems. Yeah. What we did in the Brutalist. All right.
Oh,
On.
we did that last week with my sister.
Well, we've done all 3, but we haven't done it in this.
Oh, this one,
We've done
okay.
Coop.
Yeah.
We've done Engage. Now we can do
So
it.
Tom, which one are you going to do?
Well, hold on. Han wants to do go.
I was thinking of joke, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, so that means I'm dealing with Silas, my one dependent.
Okay. Who's Silas again?
Lost little orphan boy.
Oh boy. Okay. What's his poor little problem?
Remember, he had a birthday party.
Oh yeah.
Caused a psychotic break last week.
Oh yeah. Let's see here.
I gave everyone a piece of cake.
Yeah.
Where everybody reached in at the same
Silas.
time.
Let's say he just needs school supplies and.
Not the fucking crayons again, Ross.
No, not the crayons. They're just they're just not any to have. Like he needs pencils and paper. Actually, paper's the big thing. Clean paper to write and take notes with. And he can. And the teacher just said get it at the market, but the market ran out. So you're having to borrow or steal or get
Kill
from someone else.
You can make crayons.
So you do
Okay.
know
We already covered that one.
people in the courts, like Father Antonio, man of the people, has piles of legal notepads. You could go ask him, and he's certainly a softie for orphans. So you could ask him, or so Silas is tagging along, of course, because what else is he going to do? He can't do his homework. So who wants to play Silas?
I will.
Okay, all right. So Silas, you're there. You're very inquisitive. You don't know who Father Antonio is.
So we're gonna get a lot of paper from him. Is Father Antonio the paper mill? That's why I heard the other people in the train calling him.
No, he's a good priest.
Oh,
So he used to be. Remember, he's a defrocked priest.
Oh, yeah.
He's the defense lawyer of the people. He's the one who defends criminal defendants against the priest lawyers of the Trabajo's courts. So they have a
Priest.
yeah.
yeah. They said something that he used to be a man of the cloth, but now he's
Is he a laundry
man
guy?
of the I don't remember the word. I know it was a bad word, and I was told not to repeat it.
Man
All
of the people.
So
Okay.
he has an office in one of in the slaughterhouse's office section. He's that important, or at least you don't know exactly how he managed to swing this sweet position. But you knock on the door. There is in fact. Oh, hello! You're one of the takers. What they get you for? Hello, little gentleman.
Hi, Father.
Not Father anymore, just Antonio. I know everyone calls him Father Antonio, but that's kind of a joke. Anyways,
I don't get it.
you will when you're older. So what can I do? What's the problem? Did you kill somebody? Killed 2 people? Killed 3
killed
people?
somebody?
Steal something?
They weren't people.
Break a contract? They broke a contract on you?
Not work.
Oh, okay.
I understand you have paper.
Yes, I do have paper. That is a thing I do have.
Oh,
Yes.
The market has completely run out.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we always have shortages in winter, don't we? Because no one wants to go out when it's cold, even though it's actually safer. I mean, you can get hypothermia and die that way, but that's like going to sleep. I mean, it's a lot better than being torn apart.
Father Antonio. He's just looking wide-eyed at you, like,
Yeah. So no one wants to go on supply runs, except you guys. I heard you guys went out. How was that, by the way? I mean, thanks for the diesel and the lights. Anyways, come on in. Hey, Martha, do you want any coffee, tea? It's more like water, but it's kind of coffee flavored. The grounds, I swear, after 6 times, it tastes better.
Thank you.
How about you?
I was told
We got some candy, actually. Vintage candy. Do you want peppermints?
Just like Grandma used to keep.
I don't know what that tastes like.
Oh my God, you poor thing. Here you go.
Oh,
Yeah.
you got any more?
5-year-old peppermint candy.
Yeah.
It's yeah,
Probably still tastes like peppermint candy.
pretty much.
Or poker.
Yeah.
Look, while you're here, so you need some paper for his. I guess you're his legal guardian or whatever.
Yes.
Okay. I'd be happy to help you.
I'll follow.
Yeah. You want, but I mean, I'm running kind of low myself. I've been taking notes on all these cases. They until spring comes, until they get more paper, and we're having to transcribe our own cases. It's ridiculous. I would need a bounty, unless you can do me a favor.
What is the favor?
Hey, Martha. Martha, my assistant. She has this. Do you know how to play checkers? Do you know how to play checkers, Martha? Show this kid how to play checkers.
Yeah.
A nice, kindly old lady walks in and takes Silas away for a bit, or she's in the next room, so you're there.
Mouthful of peppermint.
So he leans in and whispers to you, "Look, I got a client who's a deadbeat. He owes me, he owes me 10 bounty. I'll give you all the paper. I'll give you 3 pads of legal paper and a bounty if you can get that back for me. So I get the 9 bounty, you get 1, and 3 legal pads. You just got to lean. He's the scare guy, just threatening to break his legs or something. You're a big scary taker. They can do that. You can do that pretty. Huh?
Name.
What's this deadbeat's name? Someone give me a name.
Sal.
Huh?
Sal.
Sal. All right. Sal.
That's salamander.
Sal. Yeah. Sal.
Sal the salamander.
He's one of those wannabe takers. He calls himself Salamander. Everyone calls him Sal. You know the guy. He's a real punk. He had me sue one of his former associates over some plan. They never even left the enclave, and now they're arguing over money. And now he won't pay me. He's one of those senpai guys. One of like I have a katana and trench coat. Just trying to break his leg.
Threaten his body pillow. It'll do it every time.
I return.
Yeah.
Watch the boy.
Yeah, sure. So you're there with Martha. She's kind of old, but she's here's how you move, and here's how you do this. And what have you been learning in school, young man?
So
I guess this is where I
that's
go.
like subtract. That's like subtraction. Teachers. That's like teacher has used the casualties as an example.
Oh well, that's kind of gruesome. Why can't he just have cows?
So they said that's like because he said that was the teaching tool that was available this winter.
Oh well,
They're just on the fence.
I guess they
and
know.
they made
that-
this sound.
I thought they stopped doing that when it got too cold.
It got a little. It's like they still kept doing it.
Oh,
Although some of them are a little bit slower. Like
Oh God, this poor woman.
Yeah.
I have so much paperwork.
Yeah. That's what she's really concerned about. Yeah, she is. But it's not the first time she's had to babysit a client's kids. So, so you find Sal in the marketplace talking at the local watering hole. An open air bar selling moonshine and the worst
Meth.
beer. Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Well, actually, the meth they kind of have to. Oh yeah, it's Tammy's bar.
Yep.
Yeah. So he's talking about the time he took out 3 vectors at once with his katana. So he is there. Do you have the intimidate skill?
I don't have intimidate by itself. No.
Okay.
You can default.
I could default, but I was thinking that I would just do something really intimidating.
Okay.
Stealth.
Okay.
Get behind him without him noticing.
Okay.
One
Picking pockets would be criminality. Do you have criminality?
I do have criminality.
All right.
But I'm not really aiming for that as much as I'm going to just basically lean in.
Mm-hmm.
Just say, you owe Father Antonio. See if I can make him jump out of his skin.
All right, sure. Roll.
Skin.
That's a yes. 6 over 5.
Okay, he does jump. He says, "Oh, so he's still posturing for the other ne'er-do-wells and wannabes." He says, "Oh yeah, well I ain't scared of some. Oh yeah, you're one of those fallen flag guys. You're running errands for him now." So he's taunting you, basically. He's still backed up. So,
Nice.
so what do you want to do?
Actually, just nice sword. Kukri.
Okay.
Cut the straps on it.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and give me a time.
Yes.
Wow, yeah.
Is that a critical?
No.
14 over 1.
All right. So he cuts it, and you also cut the drawstring on his pants, which is a literal string, because they were pretty much the same. It was the same slice. It was pretty easy to do. So everyone laughs at him, and he is humiliated, of course. And you see a pile of bounty pour out of his pockets. So you could easily just count out 10 and grab it.
What the fuck's he doing?
Sell him meth.
Just pick up the 10.
Well, you know those kids those trust fund kids who were really rich before the fall, but still total fuck ups. So
Yeah.
Yeah. Just
This is what
pick
happens
up
to
the
those
10.
guys. Yeah.
Lock eyes with him the whole time, just for Father Antonio. Good night.
Okay.
Thank you, good night!
This is not a negative rep spot or anything because nobody gives a shit about his opinions. So, good job. You come back with the bounty. You keep one bounty for yourself. You could use that to give him more school supplies. But Father says, "Oh, thank you so much." He gives you 3 legal pads. So, good job. Checkers is boring. You hate playing checkers. At least with this old woman.
So I keep that's like She keeps jumping over all my pieces and taking them.
That's-
That makes me sad.
Yeah.
She's wily.
All right.
Crazy cat.
So that's Vignette. So your humanity back.
Come, let's get crayons.
Woo, reference. All right.
I thought
They
the-
still have crayons.
I thought the factory blew up.
There's still a big. Someone dug out a big stack of them. There was a church preschool that was buried.
The crayon farm.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Okay.
That sounds really dark. And
No one was in it. It was
Let's say
just,
dead preschoolers.
Yeah.
for
The
Crayons are haunted.
no. No one was in the building. It just collapsed on themselves.
The crayons are powered by a forsaken
Who
child.
wants to do a vignette next?
Okay, in my case, okay, what were the options again? Because I know I can't really get any.
Cope is deal with PTSD. Engage is have a nice time. Establish something.
Answer
about
a
the
question
setting.
about the community.
Yeah.
Like there is a soccer field in the collapsed warehouse.
Yeah.
Which we did not know before.
Right.
Yes.
Or
Interesting world building.
bear the burden of your dependent and deal with one of the problems. That generally requires a skill check
Okay.
or two, depending on how you do it.
I could have just scared the guy, but
Because I'm also thinking
my way
about-
was more fun.
Yeah.
Could I sacrifice that to try and establish a contact for those samples? Because I know they're going to go bad eventually.
Yeah, you can
If
just
they go bad-
screw humanity. There's science.
Well, okay, I can't get that stress back, right?
Yeah.
And I've got
You won't get that stress back, and all of your dependents go needy.
Oh,
What does
okay.
needy mean?
Just need.
You have to-
You have to pay extra. You pay to keep them from going needy, and then when they go needy, you have to pay
So it's just
more.
a cost.
So, well, you have to.
Well, it's also longer since you've seen them or dealt with them, so it colors the scene next time.
Okay.
Okay.
I like
I'm not other daddy when
Right.
I haven't paid child support to Wes.
Right.
Okay, so in my case, since
So you have to pay one bounty every session and do a thing with them.
Yeah.
Because they're people. It's a relationship.
So last session I dealt with Jenny before, so this time if I deal with Fred,
Yeah.
my brother.
Yeah.
So
So he's
your,
tired of my
your
shit.
dependents go up.
Yeah.
All right.
So who wants to play Fred, who's probably kind of...
Tom.
Yeah, well,
All right.
his real name is going to be Will, by the way.
All right. So what's Fred's deal? So
Fred
this is a problem, or
Fred
is
is,
this
I guess this would be more the he's dealing with one of Fred's problems, I guess.
dealing with one of Fred's problems?
Yeah.
Okay. So what do we know about Fred?
Let's see. Fred.
Probably doesn't like you being a cultist.
He's sticking with. Okay, Fred himself will not be a cultist. He's just sticking with and playing along with
Sure.
because his his unstable cultist brother seems to be able to bring in money. Is still a skilled doctor. He's had his problems in the past.
Sure.
He seems to be doing mostly fine when he's not on the meds. So,
Okay.
that kind of thing. But Fred is basically kind of, attached to Cuddy as it's his brother, but at the same time,
Right. We get the dynamic. So
So,
we haven't
Fred,
established
just
what
be Fred. Just inhabit the
you're just-
role.
You're
Yeah,
Fred. You're
okay.
some dude.
All right. So what's Fred's problem? Tom, you can decide. You're playing Fred.
okay.
We don't know what he does, for example. And he's a dependent, so he can't be that. It has to be a pretty shitty job or something like that, or maybe he isn't. They basically, there's zero unemployment. You have to do something to stay in there, but that can be like makeshift work,
Yeah, like he's the guy who's
sweeping
pulling,
up the streets.
He's the guy who's actually pulling the stuff off. No, that might be.
So, well, that's up to Tom. So, Tom, what kind of life, or what does Fred do? What his problem?
I got one.
He
Rips
is.
apart pallets for building material.
You could be part of the acting troupe.
Oh yeah.
Is he educated like you?
I would say
Well,
our
you
parents
could
could
say
afford
that.
that, but you can say if you actually pursued it or if you pursued it in a different way. Like, did you take the humanities? Did you go with the arts?
Yeah.
Like, your call.
We haven't decided
Okay,
the
so-
acting troupe.
All right, look, man. I'm glad you came by. I mean, it is getting hell. We are I know. It's like I'm looking. I just haven't found the role for me yet. I mean, I think I know I've got it. I'm just. But you know how the professionals are over there. They've actually worked in theater before when there was theater. But I have the theater is within me.
Stare at Fred briefly.
It's in my blood.
I'm sure we can find a way to get it out of you.
It's like no. I'm
Stare at him intently for a couple seconds, then look to the side.
like
See, they were in dinner theater before they just became dinner.
So it's like look, we're doing they're putting on the Scottish play. You know,
Macbeth
God, no!
with the bloody knife.
Quiet. No, you don't say the name of it, man. That's
I thought it was that you couldn't say it.
Anybody!
Oh. Is something bad going to happen to me now?
I don't. Probably not.
Best problem ever. Fred needs a part.
Yes,
So,
I love it.
it's like, look, I know, I don't approve of every decision you and I have ever made. You and I. But
I see.
for whatever reason, and you actually have some sway here. I'm not serious. Come on, sure you do. You're one of those big takers, man. Come on, that is. I wish I could do that, but man, I've just got the acting in me. Is all I've got.
Someday.
So Fred needs you to talk to persuade the theater director. Who is the theater director?
Wilhelmina.
Lawrence.
Oh, I'm sorry. What?
Wilhelmina.
Wilhelmi.
No.
Wilhelma. Okay.
Wilhelmina.
Okay. Well, yeah. Her needs to be persuaded. So you could try.
I know I am Banquo. I just know it.
So you don't have to use the persuasion skill. You can have to surface.
Like, so could you help your brother out? And I know, like, once I'm in there, I can totally help you out. You know?
What was the role you wanted again?
Like Banquo. It's what come on. It's one of the more important roles.
Well, I'll see what I can swing for you. I can definitely get you a part.
Well, that one, please.
Okay. So the two of you go to the theater company. They are in a outdoor theater, i.e., a ruined train car that blew up 4 years ago. That has been shaped into kind of a stage area. So
Remember, all the world's a stage.
yes,
We call this the mind's eye theater.
this is yeah. No, they call it the Clacking Tea Theater because this is near the fence. Most of the year, there's clacking teeth.
If you close your eyes, it's almost like they're applauding.
But it's okay. It's not quiet when no one applauds.
Yeah, they work a lot
The
of.
casualties like
Yeah,
it.
some places have used that noise to great effect.
Yeah, they had a whole thing about people operating Morse or telegraphs. They worked really well. It's like they're in a telegraph station.
Get them to clack their teeth in sequence.
Yeah. So the theater director's there. She's directing the play. And she's like, "Oh, hello. I'm sorry. What was your name? Frank."
It's like I gave you my resume, but yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's
Yes, it's quite useful.
Smile.
You
Move a little
one
bit.
of the are
uncomfortably
you?
close to her.
Do you know him? Are you?
Oh,
I know
lean
who you
closer.
are. Yeah. Yes.
you don't know my brother.
I'm sorry. We are not doing. Are you auditioning for?
Oh no! I have far more important
Or the
things to
witch.
do.
like,
And
he sure does.
I'm just staring at her, and I have to operate the clinic. I have to go bring in resources like fuel. You know, things people need.
Walk with me. Talk with me. You stay here. So she.
walking.
All right, yeah, I'll just
Yeah.
stay here then.
Yeah, you can actually over here, but because she just kind of leans over and whispers, "Look, we've had a lot of demand to do more than just theater. We're asked to do recreations of movies, and for some reason, when I see you, I think Silence of the Lambs. So, would you be willing at least to be a consultant or perhaps act?
I don't think I'd make a very good Clarice.
No, not that role.
Buffalo Bill.
Dr. Lecter. But you could be a medical consultant.
I don't think I'm that charming.
No, it's well, perhaps you could be at least a medical. We could borrow some of your instruments as props.
Oh, those are important.
Well, just some.
There's a few broken ones.
But a consultant to help give us to establish our stages to make it look more authentic, more.
I could consult.
Yes.
I see.
All right, give me a medical doctor role.
Professional doctor.
Yeah.
As two, that's probably a crit fail, right?
That is
crit fail. Oh, yes, this is awesome. So in that case, I'm just going to say something so off-putting.
Yeah. Okay.
But I really don't think it would look terribly realistic, especially considering anybody with common sense can tell real blood a mile away from fake stage blood. Everybody's known this for centuries. I mean, that's why the old productions used to use real corpses and real blood. I mean, think of Oedipus.
so-
It's not realistic if you're gouging
Rules
your eyes
question.
out.
So burdens, do they generally have to make a skill test to help solve the problem of the thing?
Yeah, I think he's needy now.
All right. Yeah, guess who gets banned from the theater? And get your brother. Yeah, no, we're not engaging in bioterrorism here. There
There's
will
nothing
be
terrifying about it. The human body is perfectly natural. I didn't say to put on a realistic play using, I don't know, latent blood or anything.
Fred, I'm afraid it's off Broadway for you.
yes.
Children's theater.
What? Why did she show back up and mention bioterror?
Because she obviously doesn't understand realism. Verisimilitude is important.
All right, Fred's needy now.
All right. You done goofed.
That was a fantastic roll. Okay.
Let's see here. It was amazing. So I think McCready is next. So Cope, bear the burden or engage.
Engage.
Okay. What do you want to do? What do you want to? Obviously, you have one dependent.
My brother.
Yeah, your brother. And what question do you want to answer about the setting or about the enclave? By engaging,
Essentially, I'm in one of the entertainment venues of the enclave,
Okay.
like an arcade, which has a bunch of machines that don't actually require power, like a skee ball.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Yeah.
to get it fully running. Oh, never mind. All right.
Well, they have solar panel and they also have muscle power, so that's one of the makeshift jobs. Run the skee ball machine.
So that's the arcade.
Yeah.
There's a guy on a exercise bike. You pay him
Next to a single ski
pedal.
ball machine.
But it works so well that the actual score lights up.
Yeah, you can actually tell them to make it hard. Like you can pass some extra bounty to make it real easy. I want to look good in front of my girlfriend.
It's like, check out my form.
So who's your brother?
Yeah.
And
Child.
Or for the target.
Who's gonna be my brother?
Want to do it again?
No. How about
let's do something else.
Caleb?
all right.
My older brother.
Yeah.
So we're playing skee ball.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're the PMC guard, and you were the former PMC guard. So you're your time off at the arcades.
Also, you're disappointed in him, right?
It was
Getting infected.
No,
Yeah.
it
It was kind of terrified. I think is what I was trying to
he feels guilty because he's the one that injected me with the suppressant.
Oh, that was it. That's where that line came from.
All right.
You can control the ball despite those gloves. I gotta get a feel for it.
Hey, one grows used to it. So, how's things at the farm?
Oh,
You get any weirder there?
you just get so tired of shoving those spears through the fence slats. You start seeing them in your sleep. It just gets.
I just look at it like they're just meat that makes noise.
I know, man, but it's like it's like punching tin in a warehouse. You're doing it after you go home from work. It's just gets to be automatic. Anyway,
It's like, hey,
Nice.
like that's why we're here, man. It's like, so at least we can both forget about shit.
man, we could use you out there. I mean, it's important, but they get really pissed off about disinfect regs. And
hey, you know me, I like that job.
so, yeah, some of those new guys when they're hauling the bodies, they get a little free and loose with it, and they're not wearing gloves sometimes.
Oh my
and-
god, those professionalism, man.
I know, but that's the thing. We all have to fucking run for that shit, and nobody likes it. It'd be better if we could just send somebody like you out there. That's,
Like,
I mean, you don't have to fucking worry about it.
well, I mean, they still want to bite my ass, same as anyone else.
I mean, I think Celeste, she's tired enough with the new guys, flaunting the disinfect regs. I mean, she could give you a job. I mean, it doesn't pay as much.
She
but,
fired me the last time.
Well, I mean, it's different. She's had time to cool down. There was different times. I mean, I'm sure I can put a word in for you.
Right.
You won't have to go over there anymore.
Like, she's still like she is.
You won't have to deal with her. She doesn't come around. She's,
I can't help. Yeah,
out in the trailer, just
like, can't help but notice you. Actually, you pretty much answered that.
well, look, man. It's always there if you don't want to go over there.
Hey, man, yeah. I don't know. Hey, I got something going on. Might be good. I don't know yet. But I made some. Actually, I don't know. Now that I think about that business decision, it's a little.
All right, so yeah, thinking about your future. 2 boners. Is this treasure hunting map this way to 2 mana?
But hey, there's a skee ball machine.
There's a skee ball machine with your name on it. High score. All right. At least until he stops pedaling, because that's how long the memory lasts.
It's like, thanks. It's like, thanks, Charlie.
Yeah. I gotta go to the target shooting thing. Oh God.
I don't know, Charlie. Probably some of the best cardiovascular health in the.
Oh yeah, no, he's gonna be the first to survive. He's gonna be marathoning that shit.
As I do, like you should see his thighs.
They sent him running in front of the train to scout.
Crossbow has gotten turned.
It's like, dude, like, he can kill someone with his thighs.
I've actually got a question about the system.
Sure.
Can you engage a place that's already been explored? Can you like return to a place?
Yeah.
Of course. Okay.
I mean, there's more questions to answer about it.
Yeah.
It's just establish something about it. And I actually,
Like I said, yeah, like, of course, having not written this system down at all, and come up with that answer literally instantaneously. I don't know what's wrong with you. Yeah. Yeah, of course you can.
are you going to contradict me?
No, I have no fucking idea. No, I'm talking about myself. I was like, oh, yeah, totally.
Well, actually,
I don't know.
but what happened was the question that we established wasn't necessarily the information we established about the setting wasn't about the arcade. It was about the relationship
Right.
and Celeste. So, like, you return to the same location. There's
still more to
there's
like,
new dialogue. There's new
like
conversation.
I was thinking specifically about the Clacking Teeth Theater because that just seems like such a strong thing to return to.
You could do something to lift that lifetime ban.
not
you
all
do
of
a
us-
job. I'll come up with a job line.
Not all of us can return.
All right, so now it's to the meat of the game.
To get an actual predator
although,
costume so they can.
Oh, wait,
Yes,
oh,
yeah.
sorry.
Well, I was going to ask though, since we haven't done it, would would my sister go needy if I forfeit doing something for an extra scam
Yes.
during the
Yes.
negotiation? Okay.
Or no, invest. Go spend. Yeah, ignore your sister. Go spend time treasure hunting.
Sorry, Reperp.
So, I'm trying to think about what.
Yeah,
So-
this is the meat. This is the core of the game.
Yeah.
People versus things. So, so are you going to do it or not?
So, well, we probably could use the extra scam since we won't be able to use him during negotiations. So,
Unless he rolls
So
terribly
you
on
don't
your
heal any
leadership check.
humanity from last time.
nope, I healed one because I had my falcon. It automatically did it since.
Oh, yeah,
he came
yeah,
back.
Falcon.
At least I've got
She
you.
goes to needy.
It's
She
a
goes to
therapy
needy,
falcon.
so you need T to get her now.
They're therapy falcons.
Of course.
Okay.
Every
So-
pet falcon is a therapy falcon.
And
You're
that-
like,
that remains
I'm
the-
cool enough to have a fucking pet falcon. Fuck everyone else.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was like, that remains the
Python.
same from the last time since we just had to pay the bounty to take them down from needy, right? Mm-hmm. Okay.
All right, so now looking for jobs.
Yes. Do you ever get anything for free, or do you have to research all of them?
You get one regardless.
Okay.
But everyone can make one networking checks. You have to sell.
Except for me.
You can't.
No, because he did a thing.
No, you can't join the scam. You can still look for a job.
Oh, okay.
Everyone looks for a job with networking. You can do 3 things with a networking chest. You can look for a job, you can find the price of a job, or you can find the competition of a job. So you get to choose which one of the 3 questions you answer, and then you roll networking.
So if we have a planning session before we do this to determine who does what, who does the initial search, who aids those searches, maybe based off of our networking skills.
I have base.
So do your best.
I have one.
So that would just be.
So I can give one job for free. Though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we would just roll the black.
There's always a game, but if you don't get your networking chest, you're late and you're undercut.
All right. I will. Okay.
All right, so find a job.
I found one. 7 over 2.
Okay. So I shouldn't even reveal the free job yet, or
No, you reveal a job,
Okay.
any job you want.
all right. So
If this is the only success, this is the job we do.
okay. So you found out from Lifelines from talking that there is a job being offered all the way from Texas from the National Toxin Research Center, which is apparently a center of the Texas A&M University. There's an enclave there.
Cuddy probably the one.
Out at College Station?
Whatever. It's the National Toxin Research Center.
Also, the cool thing, if he tells Cuddy about it,
Yeah.
that's why you roll for now.
They need. They want you to go to a pet warehouse located outside of Denver, a warehouse for pet supplies, not the store, and get as many UV bulbs as you can. That's what you find out. That's the job.
Gotta
If you
grow
want
that
more-
good weed.
Trying to set up hydroponics.
Actually, no. National Toxin Research Center, they say they need it for snakes.
Snakes.
Oh,
Harvesting antivenoms.
Or just venom.
You could, if you know about that. Well, you can make a check.
He has to tell me.
Yeah, you have to tell. So
I will roll networking.
okay.
I make it. I am trying to find out about a different job.
All right.
No. Give me snake jobs price.
Okay.
That's what I would rather like.
Let's just roll. I did not roll these ahead of time, so we'll,
Yeah.
red 7, black 3.
Okay.
So that's worth 10.
Yeah.
So
Is that good?
Eh.
Yeah.
see here.
We've had better.
Well, remember, it's all about market.
We're not going to score as much as we did last time.
Yeah, regardless.
Yeah.
That's
I was really nice to you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good job, Ross.
That was like the story mission.
Yeah.
Do we know how far out the warehouse is yet?
It's outside of Denver, so it's not too far from me.
Yeah. Okay. So I learned what the snake job's at. Anybody else could look for a different
I'll look
job?
for a different job. I have a 1 in networking.
No.
Don't have a fucking clue.
Okay, so you guys want me to look for a different job? Or
You can always tap a reference.
It's been one bounty to find out about job automatically.
Yeah, tap a reference and you're good.
Because every time you find about a new job, then I can make a new roll to see if it's worth more.
All right.
All right, you're
Can I
spending
do the
reference.
spend even though I've done networking?
No.
I'll tap.
Spending it, yeah, references
done.
are automatically. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll tap.
You tap someone around. All the jobs are all local. It's like that, so you don't have to use Ubic for these.
Okay, yeah, I'll tap a guy I knew in from another Taker team.
Okay. There is another enclave nearby. Let's see here. Let's see here. It's just called the Chicken Farm because that's what they do. And they want you to
Or the Coop?
The Coop, sure. Yeah, the Coop. One of the side things, one of the animal products that they make here in Trabajo is cooking oil. And they want you, and the person who normally trades, who gets the cooking oil from Trabajo to the Coop, is out of commission. You don't know why, but they want you to deliver a bunch of cooking oil to the Coop.
Okay.
And,
We don't know the price because
Yeah.
nobody rolled it.
Denver
Do you
fried
want me to
chicken.
check the price
So-
on
Your choice.
that? I'll check how much that pays.
Okay.
Is that worth really bothering with? I mean, it didn't make, so
Oh, just a regular failure.
a regular feather.
Yeah.
You can spend a reference.
I'll tap a reference.
You never cut off from the information. It just costs money or it doesn't.
Okay, so who do I know? Who's a good reference for this kind of thing?
Altoid.
I'm going to talk. I'm going to refer.
Sal knows all about it.
Fuck that guy.
It's Sal, yeah.
Better call Sal.
Does this look swollen? You're just trying to show me a penny. No, I'm gonna I guess there may be other Crusaders in town,
Sure.
and
Or there's others in the region.
so there's one who they come by every.
Actually, no, there's one in the Coop, I'll say.
So I'll just to ask him.
Chickens are the key. The key to the cure!
Basically. So you have to spend a charge on your thing
Yeah,
to
so
call them up.
Ubic.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Oh, actually, wait.
Oh, wow. Black 10, red 9. That's twice as much.
Chicken good.
Oil job.
Liquid
Oil job.
better than. So,
I'm feeling the oil job.
So I hear.
I'm saucy.
Was it vegetable oil? You said
Cooking oil.
Cooking oil.
made from.
Yeah, he just tells you.
I think
Cooking oil.
It's a text message.
All right, I'll bring it back to the group. The cooking oil job pays
Yeah.
McDucks.
They really want that cooking oil.
Yeah, I'm feeling the cooking oil.
You can find.
That's closer enough.
Somebody else could roll to try and determine who our competition is, so we don't get
Can I
undercut.
make that roll or
Nope.
different skill or
One network.
There are 2 other potential jobs you can
Should I
find.
roll it base? Just black die?
Yeah, give it a shot.
7.
Nope.
Okay.
you can spend a reference.
Yeah, you did fail.
What determines how many references I have? I have 1.
So
You
those are
can
one.
tap a reference.
Tap a reference.
Okay, and that costs a ration or something?
A bounty. They're needy now. You got to pay them back for the favor.
What are you trying to find out?
How much, or who the competition is for the cooking oil job?
Competition is another local outfit. Another one of your other local taker groups. They are
The investors.
no. They are a gimmick group. They call themselves the Luchadors.
Woo! God, that's too good.
Yeah.
Are they actual luchadors or are they just?
They wear the masks. They don't do anything else.
Are they very white?
No.
Oh, okay.
Next campaign,
They're actually
we used
they used to be working at the slaughterhouse.
Next
and they,
campaign, we did go like all warriors.
I
on
respect
this.
them.
Yeah.
Come up with a theme and a costume.
Of course.
So
We
So-
come out to play.
Do we know anything about them?
No, now that we know who they are, one
We
of the
can look into
scams
them.
can go to sabotaging them so they don't undercut us.
Okay, cool.
yeah. Does anybody else want to do anything?
That just costs one bounty.
Did you make a networking check to find out?
I can only do it at base, so.
Well, it's
Try
better
it.
than nothing. It's a free die roll. It's one of the few free things you get in this game.
Now,
Nope.
I'm still
All right.
against it.
So now you can, yeah. So,
You can tap a reference if you want or not.
yeah, there are 2 other jobs to look into if you want to find out, or I can save them for next time.
I'd save
we're
it just
gonna do
because
much better
I'm
than
already
that.
needy on my sister, so
Okay.
I'd rather not.
Okay.
That's fair. All right, so you're going to be bidding on the getting cooking oil to the Coop. You're going to be negotiating with Harris, who runs things at the Coop. And I said it's a small enclave. It's a chicken farm. It's east of Greeley, so rural area. And we start with the whole negotiation mechanics.
So we have 3 schemes available.
So,
So we've got. Who do we have available for scam?
I do, and I'm bringing in 2 because of.
But obviously, someone has to spend a charge on a
He
device to
gave up
talk
his
to him.
vignette.
So I have 2.
Because Harris is in.
Spin a charge off the arm.
Yep. And this is your leadership check?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I make it.
Okay.
So, yep.
That would be 2 turns. So, let's see here. So you have 2. Yeah, just 2 turns to do this.
Wait, let me check.
So we're
It says round black 2 rounded up equals the number 2. You rolled a 4, so 4
Yeah.
divided by 2 is.
Yeah.
So you can determine who goes first.
Is it adjusted black or not? I gotta look into that.
Oh, yeah, is that?
I think it's adjusted black.
Yeah, that would make sense.
But then it'd be like 7 if you got a 14 or something. I could cap it though.
You could cap it.
You decide.
What's your leadership?
3.
3. Oh yeah. So that would be. That'd just give you 1 extra round.
All right, we'll do 2.
3.
Actually, no. Let's do 2 until you decide. Just base. Rules as written.
Just to screw us.
You guys pretty much every single game, you guys have gotten really high.
Yeah, we haven't really gotten to really screwed on negotiations yet, so.
And we have
Yeah,
time.
basically,
so-
here's what we
Yeah.
need to do.
So you're gonna get screwed. So do you want to go first, or do you want him to go first?
I want him to go first.
All right. So it's good to hear. You guys are very professional. I have to ask though, am I gonna have any problems with you because of the price on your head? So play the spot.
Play the spot right off.
Yes. So
All right. Does he give a damn about our plus rep spot?
you would have to actually choose to use that.
I choose to use it.
Okay, that will cancel it out.
Well, there might be a price on my head, but there's no one here to execute it. Because I'm very well loved in my community.
Yeah.
Look at this guy.
All right.
He's
Scrim.
well known around here. Total loner. We're like best friends.
Yeah, no, we know Scrimshaw. He comes by.
And I think we also need to play one
he
of
trades.
these guys' spots.
We don't know spots yet.
Yes.
It's the first
we need
row.
to scam.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's the scam.
All right, so you cancel each other. The spots cancel each other out. He was one of the.
Well, they don't. It depends on if I succeed.
Okay.
Ooh,
So, persuasion.
succeed.
I have 1 at least to move
Yeah.
from the spot.
Oh.
It was 9, so I still got it.
Okay.
So I have a +3 in persuasion. So I move 2, he moves 2, we're automatically heads up. So,
Okay.
moving fast.
Wow.
Okay, now we need a spot. Because I only have 1 round to play.
Okay. So I can.
Let's see. This guy isn't here. He's elsewhere, right?
Yes.
He is in a nearby enclave. So yeah, you could. But I mean, he is. The Coop is an enclave that you regularly trade with it.
Okay.
You've all eaten stuff from it before.
Would networking be good enough to get a spot?
Which spot? Weak spot, character flaw, or secret. Actually, soft spot. Or no, you could use either one.
Any of the spots?
You just tell them which spot.
All right, yeah. Go ahead and make a networking check.
I make 5 over 1.
Okay. You know why they want the cooking oil. It's 5 years after the apocalypse. Almost everything you eat is boiled because that's the only cooking technique that you can really do with basically nothing. Cooking oil is a luxury. It is people almost kill for that and spices and things like that. Anything to make food not taste like boiled bleh. So, especially if they've had a long winter and they are eating boiled potatoes and beef jerky for the 18th time.
Or boiled chicken breasts.
Yeah, boiled chicken breasts. So they are desperately in need of something that's not going to taste that. So that's probably why they put such a high price on it.
They'll sell it at a high price.
Yes. So, yeah, that's what you get.
And question, is it possible to play 2 spots at once?
No.
Nope.
It's rhetorical appeal. So,
No.
yeah, so you can, now we're on round 2.
So I know his test spot why he needs it.
Yes.
Okay.
This
He
is
still
why.
goes first.
So he can he's obviously not going to bother trying to figure your stuff out. He's just going to push. So,
Well, that depends on if he knows
okay.
when the relationship's going.
How would I determine that?
You can play it however you want. Since you're doing bust mode, I'd play
Yeah, he knows.
metagame it.
Yeah, no, he knows. He's going to try and screw your price as much as possible. So he's just going to push.
That's one of the bust modes. You
Yeah.
know how negotiation works.
Yeah.
Everybody else does too.
Yeah. All right. So he's going to push.
Okay. So what's he saying?
All right. Well, we've had a long winter. We can pay you what we owe you. We can pay you a fair price, but I hope you're not going to try and gouge us. Can you bring in the competition? Or the competition undercutting is a separate phase, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, as long as you're not a gouger, someone trying to make a quick buck on hard, honest folk, we can work. Our regular guy just broke his leg, so he's waiting for it to heal up before he can make the trips again.
Well, I sympathize with broken legs, but I'm not going to try and gouge you any more than the item demands it. You want a luxury item. You don't want to taste fucking boiled mutton shit slowing down your throat for another week. I get it, I understand, but you have to pay for that in this world. And you can apparently afford it.
All right.
So, I will roll persuasion.
All right.
13. So he pushes down. I will spend a will
Okay.
and upgrade it to a critical.
Okay.
So I will get 3.
Whoa.
So
Okay.
okay.
Holy
And
crap.
That's the end of the round.
Okay.
So that's
So how does undercutting competition work?
we got to do leadership first.
Okay.
We got to see if he goes up or I go down.
All right.
He goes down. So he will meet me at 100% markup.
So that's bad. It's still, no, well, it's worse, but it's still pretty. We made up pretty well,
So
yeah.
far.
but we have to worry about the competition now.
So yeah, now he says I have other bidders, basically.
Yes. All right.
Since we didn't get
Okay. Well, normally.
Don't we have second round of scam at this
Nope.
point?
Nope. After 2 rounds, it ends. You only get spots in between rounds.
Okay.
If I have been hearing from another group, the Luchadors. I don't understand them quite as well, but I'll be honest.
We speak English.
They have a good reputation as
Oh, okay.
hardworking. And they promised me I think they could do it for less. So again, yeah. What undercut? Okay. Resisting undercut will require a successful charisma check, a dedicated scam, or action taken before negotiation. So you can't. So it's a charisma check for you, right?
Yeah.
So we can't do the charisma. We can't do the scams.
Nope. Because you only had 2.
You have a chance to resist an undercut, but it's 1 roll.
Okay.
Oh man, I can't believe he
Really
showed
trust
up here.
people who wear masks
Don't-
all the time.
Don't look, but go. You see that guy over there?
Yeah.
You see that guy over there?
Uh huh.
You know why you see that guy over there?
Why?
Because you're not wearing a fucking mask. You don't go out in a land of the undead wearing something that hampers your peripheral vision. They're fucking amateur night. If you want to do that, you go on ahead.
Okay.
I like.
Oh, barely. 9 over 8.
Oh,
Okay.
so close to critical fail.
Yep.
But also really
Okay.
close
We
to
don't
critical
undercut, so
success.
we're not going to markup.
All right. So the base is 19, so that would be 38 total.
Dang.
Yeah.
That helps.
So that's 19. Then it's 1 bounty per taker per leg.
Yeah.
So how many legs is there?
I'll just say 3.
So 6 times 3,
Yeah. 18.
18. And then 100% markup. So that's going to be
So 39 plus 18.
39 plus 18. Okay.
So 9,
56.
9 plus 8, 17. So let's see, 39.
19, 19, 18.
1 plus 2 plus 2 plus 1.
I got 57.
I'll take yours.
I'll take yours.
9 plus 8 is 17, I thought. Yeah. So,
Yes.
anyways,
I've actually got a question about
Yeah.
the.
but that 57 is divided by all of you, so that's
Yeah,
less than
that's
12,
still a good
but-
number. I've actually got a question about the back and forth right there.
Yeah.
So Aaron sacrificed your chance to fulfill a need with your dependent.
Yes.
And we didn't end up getting to use that. So it's
So
kind
it's screwed. Yeah, no, it was a risk that I
So
took.
it's a
and
gamble.
screwed. Yeah, it's all about the gamble.
interesting. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So something not getting there. and
Everybody
I'm
gets
fine.
9, one person gets 10.
Okay.
Interesting.
So we will. You can determine who gets the 10 at the end
After
of
we
the
after we see performance on the job.
yeah, there we
Honey,
go.
It's performance, baby. Before we leave, I'm going to try and sell some gear.
Okay.
I have rules for that.
Oh,
Sell some gear.
we picked up some stuff. So
What were my rules for that? I don't remember. Oh, damn it. Stupid writing. So much of it.
Darn words.
I hate it. Dumb words.
What kind of gear are you selling off?
I want to lower my upkeep. So I'm going to keep my gun, but I'm going to lose my melee weapon.
Oh, I forgot to have him give you guys give you a gift.
Yeah, he could have fucked us with a gift.
oh god.
The gift lets him push back even further. Like here.
Oh.
Gift spots would be like,
So
hey,
if we bring a gift,
Can we bring a gift to negotiations?
we can't.
we can't, they can.
Okay.
I will roll networking. Sell a gift.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. So I can sell it for upkeep times 2.
Okay.
So
Okay.
Sell it to Scrim.
I trust you. All right. What are you selling?
2 bounty for my tomahawk,
All right.
Okay. Sure.
and 1 less bounty I have to pay because I'm not going to make anybody off this job.
Yeah. Yeah. Remember, your last job you made it was 150 bounty. This is less than 60.
Yeah.
So, welcome to Red Markets.
Hey, sometimes we have lean days.
Yes. So, you all.
So, before I go, can we also make at least purchases to?
Purchases.
Well, yeah, just set up either a purchase for.
Oh yeah, if you want to bank money away for purchases.
Oh yeah, we got to do no budget, no buy.
Yeah.
What?
If you want to buy something, you have to budget the money ahead of time.
Oh. Okay.
So how are you?
It doesn't stop you from buying it, but buying it when it's not in your budget causes
Okay.
self-control. If it's
then
in
I've
your
got-
budget, you're fine.
I've got a question just to make sure I did this right then. At the end of last session, after deductions, I had 16 bounty.
So you put that all in the bank.
Do I put all of it in the bank?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I put 6 in savings. Is that something I can do?
Well, that's the bank.
That's the bank.
That's the
that's
bank.
your bounty,
Yeah.
yeah.
Bounty bank is not put into retirement milestones yet.
Okay.
So yeah, that works out.
All right.
So the 6 in savings you want to keep in there.
Right.
The 10 in bounty you have to budget for.
Of course, you spent 5. Of
Right.
your-
I have 4 right now.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So no, I was wanting to go ahead and make a purchase, at least planned the purchase for my Ubex specs,
All right.
so that will pay.
Like an upgrade for him?
I've got a question
No, I just
on
need
that,
them
too.
since I didn't have them
Oh,
last
okay.
time
Yeah,
for
yeah.
Falcon, so we can actually scout ahead with them.
I know that it costs 10 to raise one of your potentials. Can you bank part of that on one job and then part of it on another? Basically, I was thinking put 3 towards buy this time. And
Yeah,
then-
just keep it in your bank.
Okay.
Well, he doesn't have to make a self-control check for it later. Okay. What is that? That's a shrug. Like,
That's game design.
I bank money for lots of things I want. Like, oh, I want another piece of art for the Kickstarter, or I want this, and then my car breaks down. I plan on lots of shit, and then
so you have to find-
fucking worry about
so
it.
you can't make partial payments.
You
on
can't
it.
make partial payments.
All right, so you have, so you can't do that. So
No
you,
layaway?
You just have to put it in your bank and then make the self-control check to pay for it
Later, yeah.
I've actually got a quick question about that.
Yeah.
Is there a role-playing mechanic to raising your potential? Is there a scene or anything that,
No.
like...
No, it's just that's what you're doing in between jobs,
Okay.
other than resting and recovering.
90X
Cool.
Yeah.
or Sudoku or whatever. So.
Yeah, Sudoku to raise intelligence.
Or speed
Patience.
dating to raise your charisma.
Cool.
Post-apocalyptic speed dating. I imagine
All right,
that's
I
it.
am just going to dump 1 into my...
Prosthetic arm so that you've got the bike
Upgrade.
plate on it.
Yeah, I'm going to put 1 into
Yeah,
purchase.
upgrades are really your once you get going in the campaign are your most cost efficient thing. Like upgrade the shit out of yourself.
I started with, like, all mine.
Yeah.
I'm going to do 1 with purchase, and then I'm going to do 1 in health.
Okay.
And then everything else will...
You're going to spend 1 bounty to raise your health.
1 bounty will turn kill into sun damage in between jobs.
Ah, okay. So you're just expecting to get hurt in this job.
I'm banking on it.
All right, that'll be
upgrade
fun.
my
And,
hand with.
I'm going to go ahead and set up a purchase for Ubex specs, but it'll be 6 total, so that'll be the upkeep times 2 and 2 upgrades to it.
Okay, so that's 8 bounties. You're going to go hungry.
So that'd be 6. So because it's the
You're
Ubex
getting
specs,
9 from this job.
Yeah, Ubex specs costs 2.
Okay.
It's like 2, that'd be 4, and then 6 for the 2.
Okay, so you've been spending 6, so you only get 3.
Yeah.
So all your equipment's going to have to make maintenance rolls.
True.
Other than
Or can I pull from my bounty bank?
sure, yeah, that's a self-control check.
Okay, then all right. I was gonna make sure about that beforehand. So yeah, I'll just pull that. And
We're gonna retire. Don't worry.
Yeah, it's okay, Falcor. You go hungry.
Falcor's gonna be fine. I'm not, and that Falcor's not even his name. I've not figured out the name for that. So
Mordecai.
I was thinking Avenger.
No, Mordecai from
Mordecai.
the Royal Tenenbaums. So
Not just playing Falcon, you know?
Falco Punch. All right, enough of that. So you all.
All right,
ready
so
to
I
go?
suffer a stress. So I failed that. So do I suffer a stress from that?
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm also making
You wasted money on treasure hunting, and now you're pulling from your retirement fund. Remember, this is your last year here.
Well, I just want to make sure which
Yeah,
one
yeah.
I was pulling from correctly. So because
So I guess if I'm buying an upgrade for my handgun, getting an extended clip.
Yeah, that's a
Put 1 in
plan.
purchase.
That's how you're spending one of your 9 bounty.
So you're not
Circle
you'll
it to
get
know
it
it's not
now.
spent yet.
You'll get it next
Gotcha.
at the end.
Okay. All right. So you leave before dawn, as the light is gray. It's the best time to go. It's the coldest. The casualties are their slowest, and they're not even clacking their teeth for the most part, because again they froze. It is winter. Yeah.
Shit.
They only stay really active near where there's concentrations of heat, like machinery or people near the fences.
Kids playing soccer.
Kids playing soccer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Delicious soccer.
Or theater.
Yeah, Clacking Tea Theater. And you leave, you march out. Are any of your dependents waving or watching you?
Yes.
Yeah.
I say goodbye to Athnia.
Yeah. Very good. So you head out.
Sorry, now my brother's more like.
So are we carrying the cooking oil?
Yes.
So how much haul is that?
I will say it is 6 haul.
do we still have one? Do we sell both trucks or?
No.
You sold those.
The trucks are part of the job.
Okay.
I'll do
So
two.
yeah, who's going to carry this?
I got
Carry
1.
one.
Okay.
I can
So
carry
that's
one.
4. He's carrying 2. That's 5. So 1, 1, 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One of you has to carry 6. All right. So carry
alcohol.
jugs of cooking oil
That's
or
safe.
metal. Well, it's
It's the job.
yeah. It's not like nitroglycerin. I mean,
Thankfully.
yeah, it's not that bad.
It's like, it's just weapons.
Yeah.
It's just weapons grade.
We'll run that job one day.
I
I just want to recreate Wages of Fear. I love that fucking movie.
But Sorcerer has Dream Theater as a soundtrack.
Shut up.
Don't you like prog rock?
Sorcerer with Roy Schneider. Should stab you.
Caleb is serious today.
So you head out. Are you all staying together, or are you going to take point again?
I'm on point.
Same. I'm
So you-
covering him.
Okay. So you're both up front.
Yes.
So
Suspend a ration.
it's been a ration for marching in the cold.
Okay.
Shit sucks. Then both of you make stealth checks and then awareness checks.
I make on the stealth.
Okay.
Black is the good dice.
Yes.
I do not make it.
Okay.
And I
Did
made
you
on
crit
awareness.
failure?
No.
I'm sorry, what?
I made on both.
Okay.
Critical success.
Critic success on awareness.
Oh, awareness. Very good.
Yeah.
Here is what you smell.
I am not stealthy, but I see all.
Well, you notice it far enough in advance that you don't have to worry about your stealth check.
Oh, sweet.
The easiest path to where you're going goes through an open field, one that has been grazed pretty heavily because there's actually a lot of ranching and cow herding going around because one, there's just a lot of cattle rustling, so and a lot of just like, hey, everyone else is dead, those are my cows now, and this is Trabajo's economy is based on slaughtering cows, so it's actually beginning to pick up. So anyways, it's very short field, very open ground, and there's a large horde of zombies, 10 mass, 10 shambles away. But they smell faintly of burnt meat. And you can see in the distance, just near the horizon, just a small black column of smoke in the air. It looks like you put two to two together. These casualties came from something that was on fire, or perhaps someone's house got on fire and they were in it, or they got out of it, or they checked it out and then got bored, or you don't know exactly what. But they are casualties that were recently near a fire and they are in your way, so you could either, because you've got a critical success, you could just go back, tell your group, and spend 2 rations to maneuver around them without having any risk, or you could shoot your way through them and probably find some bounty on them.
Okay. I'm going to stop Han, signal the group to reconvene, and relay all of that.
Yeah. Open ground, there's no cover.
So what do we want to do?
I can send the Falcon in to do an overview.
If you want to spend those charges, sure.
So,
Do we think it's worth it to figure out what they're carrying?
Go look at the smoke.
Away!
well, it may just be better to find a clear path through the casualties.
If you want to check it out, that's another ration to go all the way out there. It's near the
To
horizon.
make the Falcon do it?
That would be 2 charges for the Falcon to go there and back.
So
And a falconing check to go to that specific place all the way over there and come back.
Falcon charge!
So this will be the group consensus. Do we want to just avoid this, or
Send the Falcon.
okay?
Okay.
I think that we should.
Why have a Falcon if
And
you
I'm-
don't have it fly over?
And I'm spending one off my Ubix
And
as well.
Send Mordecai.
Yeah. Well, he hasn't named it. It is.
I'm calling him Mordecai.
Well, it is Refurb's Falcon, so he gets to name.
Yeah, you don't even name my shit.
I can call your bird whatever I want.
and see how it does not respond.
This is how
I'm
the
not trying-
campaign ends right now.
Fighting over the goddamn pretend Falcon.
It's
Yeah.
Rupert.
All right.
I'm perfectly fine with shooting our way.
Yes, made that.
Alright.
6/1.
Save the ammo, man.
So it goes overhead. It looks
Save
like
the
a
ammo.
house. It is still smoldering.
the arrow.
There are some casualties.
Pull the
Looks like
arrow
they've
out.
been burned and just walked
I still
out.
have the arrow.
Looks like it was a part of an entire
Don't waste our
horde.
time.
Looks like a good chunk of them
We're in for the
got
money.
just plowed into this house. Somehow it got on fire, and this is the mass that you see is the part that was just near the fire and didn't get in it.
And you say a house, is this just like a normal residence
It's
or
like a farmhouse.
This is kind of close to Trabajo. Do any of us know what this place is?
That would be foresight checks.
Can I do that?
Sure.
I do not have that. I will try to make
I
just
make that a lot.
default.
Nah, I don't care.
I do not.
Okay.
I didn't get it.
Okay. The two of you know that there are a lot of people out there.
Made it.
You just call them broken. They're people who are not like insane like cultist,
But denying a lot of stuff.
well, they're too paranoid. They're too scared. There's something about them broken that they won't go into enclaves.
Okay.
And so a lot of them squat in various houses. Sometimes there's even families of them. They just don't trust anybody, and even 5 years they go there. So it could have been somebody like that. It could have been a cultist.
Did they ever trade with us?
Yeah, occasionally. I mean,
Okay.
the main thing is they're really skittish. So you're not surprised that maybe they had a lantern and it got kicked over, or maybe they shot something and something got on fire. They tried to throw a Molotov at the horde and that didn't work out so well.
They go around the casualties. It's a finite cost for the extra time versus an unknown cost in ammunition killing them.
Plus, the broken may still be there. They're skittish. They could shoot us as we approach.
No, the Falcon. If they are, the house itself is smoldering.
Is it 2 rations to go around, or do you have to go through the casualties to get to the house?
You could spend 2 rations to go to the house and then 1 to get back on the path. It'd be 3 to go to the house safely and get back on the path.
Yeah, that's too. I think that's too much of a risk, especially.
You think we're going to spend more than 3 bullets killing casualties?
There are some casualties that look like they've died
last legs.
that they're dead. I mean, all the things around the house are dead, as far as you can tell.
We got to go to the house. I'm eating money on this job already.
All right, let's check out the house.
I was
agree.
thinking that the 10 of 10 are far enough away I could pick some of them off with the arrows and retrieve arrows afterwards.
All right. Give it a shot.
All right, if you fail a stealth check, though, they'll start following you, and this will be combat.
Okay. So just stealth and then shoot?
Yeah, stealth and shoot, and they won't know where the arrows are coming from.
Well, that's a critical fumble on the stealth.
Well, there you go.
The alarm clock in your bag goes off.
You'll have to make well, you went off by yourself, I guess. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, they're on
I'm keeping
you.
an eye on him with the.
So you could say that there's more on him? Are they closer?
Actually, yeah, there is another group on you. Actually, it's yours. So I will roll up electro.
Truly random.
I know.
Holy shit, okay.
There are two of them pop up on the grass. There were some in torpor, but they woke up. They're in biting distance.
Meat!
So this is combat. What are you going to
Shamble
do?
away.
2, 1 shamble away.
Kukri, slice.
That will only kill one of them.
Can I?
And I will Kukri slice
Well, he
on
was
the other
one
one.
who snuck in.
Okay.
So you're declaring full offense.
Full offense.
All right, so that's your tactic and your twitch.
So let's see. And I will spend a will to flip that.
Okay. You kill one. I mean, it just takes a basic success to kill a normal one.
And then for the other, ties go to the market.
Yes.
So that one went to the market.
Okay. So it's just going to bite you.
Roll for damage.
All right. Hit location 1, or is it? Yeah.
8 to hit location 1.
What is it with the hamstringing?
Are you out of willpower?
Yeah. I
Okay.
only had the one.
All right.
Is it possible to try and make
what's
a
your
shot
character
against
class?
the zombie?
Character class, lost.
Okay. So
Rolling for infection.
What's your strength?
My strength is 3.
So roll and add 3 to the black.
All right.
And if it's black, he's okay. If it's a crit success, he's immune. If it's a crit fail, he's latent.
I can check him when he gets back.
Sorry, go through those again.
If it's a crit success, he's naturally immune.
Okay.
If it's a crit fail, he is naturally latent.
Okay.
If black succeeds, he's not infected.
Okay.
If red succeeds, he is infected.
Okay. All right. So you've been bitten. It really hurts.
Oh shit.
So
No.
Status effect. Worry.
all of you are in viewing distance, I would imagine, of him.
Or
Okay.
still have.
Oh yeah, no, you.
Can I try to make
like-
a shot on the zombie
Oh,
on him?
Yeah,
yeah,
give
that's
me
like,
self
you hear me like,
control
oh
check.
shit.
Give me self control check.
Everybody who sees it,
Yeah, if you.
I don't see it because he had to sneak.
I see
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, that failed.
All right, that is probably trauma. Seeing one of your friends get bit.
Just one
Yeah.
trauma. Okay.
That or detachment, because
Or yeah, I'll let you choose.
Trauma.
All right.
So
No, it's I'd say it's 2 trauma though.
2 trauma.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's really bad.
he has to roll as well.
Oh.
Yeah. Obviously, you have to roll.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Guns are bod.
I'm actually okay.
Well,
Over 1.
that's in relative terms.
Yeah, just to report it back. Han has been bit. Han has been bit.
All right, now everyone else give me a check because holy shit, it's just 1 because you didn't see it.
This is
I'm good.
There's none.
You've been
Just
better.
peachy. Get him back here. I start prepping the kits.
I just run towards him.
Okay.
Yeah, can I saw
I'm
him.
okay.
You succeed.
Can I try to make
spend one on your rations?
Can I try to make a shot on the zombie biting him?
That's a precision shot. And if you crit fail, you hit him.
Okay. He's probably infected.
Huh?
He's probably infected.
That's a good
I'm
point.
mad.
Go for it.
And what uses a precision shot? Like what?
You can't spend extra charges.
What about will and what about being a roach?
You can still use will.
You can still spin will. You can't be a roach. Damn it. It's just whatever your skill is
Okay.
at natural, and you pay 1 to spend to
Okay.
shoot the bullet.
I got you.
Probably better.
Is that silenced?
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
And I think it has yeah, okay. Oop,
Yes.
I make it.
Okay. So yeah, you kill the zombie.
Sweet.
The casualty. It falls down.
Your kneecap doesn't go with it.
Yeah.
None of us have a blood test.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
He
good.
did, yeah.
Guess
We
who's
learned from
getting
our
10?
mistakes eventually.
Good job, Teddy.
All right, do I need to roll to get there?
You got there.
Run.
Okay,
Okay.
you got there.
Good job.
So, yeah, the zombies are still converging on his position. You guys are all safe right now because
Okay.
they're all just hunkered down.
Yeah.
And he's making a lot more noise. So,
I'm running up towards him.
yeah. All right. So you're up to his position because you
This
declared
went to
already.
shit fast.
You okay?
I'm still standing.
That's
Yeah.
relatively speaking.
You can just spend one ration to help him get there really quickly. Of course, the zombies will be kited to your position because they're following him, unless you make a new stealth check. Well, actually, no, you're in open ground. There's nothing to hide, I guess.
I'm full offense. Fire twice.
Okay.
Would the zombies possibly be
They're still
distracted
10
if I
away,
had the
right?
falcon kind of cry out?
Actually, 9 away.
That would be a falcony check. If you fail, the falcon is too close or too far away.
Okay.
I
also
spent 2 bullets.
Also,
If you crit fail, it'll attack them.
So,
plus 2.
spending will to flip that.
Okay.
So 9 over 2. Oh, excuse me, that's 11 over 2.
All right. So we're going in full combat. I'll just go from left to right for
Great.
table. You're shooting the zombie. You failed.
Failed my first turn. I don't get an attack, so you go back in.
All right. So, McCready, what are you doing? You're 10 shambles away. You're farther away from they are because they're following him. You're with the main group. You could just take out your sword, make a stealth check to get in position so you don't
I'll try.
endanger the rest of your
I'll
combat.
try a stealth check.
All right.
I crit fail.
You could fail. Okay, spin a willpower to negate that.
No, I'm good.
All right.
Damn, freak.
Zombies. All right. I'll say, dude.
I mean, he's latent, so
Good news, they split. Bad news, so there's. Give me more dice. Alright, so.
This went really poorly.
yeah.
I think we should have split the rations to go around.
Maybe.
Really?
If only I had said that aloud.
Alright.
Well, I was.
All right,
I made
all
a
right.
mention
And
already.
let's, just for fun, because it's a crit failure, he woke up some more zombies. 7. I'll use 10 distance away from behind you.
7?
7 max. Yeah.
7 mass.
But they're 10 away. So that was your action. You're how close you want to be. Well, no, you were stealthy. You were being sneaky. So you're just out in the field, and oh shit, you stepped on a branch or something like that.
Like, how is there a branch in this open field?
Actually, no, a skull.
Oh, okay, that's fine. That I can see. No problem.
Cuddy.
I'm prepped and ready to operate if, you know.
All right, so as soon as he gets, you can go to him, or you can wait for him to come to you.
Is there any... Okay, the area is clear around me now.
It's a clear field. Apparently, there's a lot of noisy objects.
Do I have defense around him at least?
I'm sorry, what?
Is it, okay, am I going to get attacked if I'm working on him?
There's no
Yes.
zombies eventually.
If zombies get there, yes.
If they get within, right now they're far away from him.
All right, I'm going to trust you guys. I'm going to run over.
If you make an athletics check, you get there this round and
Athletics.
treat him next round. You need
Yes,
to
I
spend
made it.
rations. Okay.
So ration spent. I bust
All
things
right.
out there. I'm like,
You're there. All right. You're Johnny on the spot. Han, what are you going to do? If you're getting treated, you can't attack. So
They're still 9 away at this point, right?
let's see here.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Well, no, they're
I'll be
5
treating you
away.
next turn. So.
They rushed forward and...
sorry. No, there's 5 at 9 away, and then there's 5, 10 away from you guys. This is for the original one. This is for you.
That's
Your
10, 5 away.
Oh, sorry.
So that'd be 5 away from the top.
Okay.
Yeah. So
This round, I'm going to go full offense. Fire 2 arrows.
Okay.
Arrow the first is going to hit.
Okay.
So
And,
black.
Black. Okay.
and arrow the second will miss.
So black's down to 7.
All right. No, he missed one. So it's
Oh, you missed one?
Hit on the first, missed on the second.
So it's
So
8.
black's down to 8.
All right. Minecraft 2 charges, by the way.
I am.
Okay. What are you going to be doing?
I've got a question first.
Sure.
I push my soft spot. You push the weak spot, right?
You choose whatever you want.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's all
You exploit it for will.
I have enough to screw you over.
Yeah. So I can push either.
Yeah, but you got to put us in trouble.
Yeah. All right.
Now it's not that great.
I just wanted that to have in mind.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
Just in case. All right. So I'm going to try and cover Cuddy, and as much as I'm mad at him, and also Han.
You can shoot.
Yes. And how many times can I shoot?
You can shoot twice because they're far
If you
away.
don't dodge, yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to shoot twice.
All right.
At the ones coming.
Combat against people is harder.
That ties.
Goes to the market, so
Goes
you
to the-
missed.
Okay, I missed one.
Unless you spend well.
No, that. And that makes it.
So that's 2 charges.
Okay.
And you kill one, so mark on. They're down to 7.
Oh wow.
And you made your falconing check.
Yes, I did. So
Okay.
I spent a will on it, but I made it so it could start crying and create a distraction.
Okay, I'll say their distance goes up by 1.
You're that good.
They're being distracted, so
You're a good bird.
instead of moving, so they are moving away
Yeah.
slightly. But yeah, we're going to require every action to keep whistling at the falcon. Don't go too low, don't go too high.
Okay.
If it's too low, they can swipe at him. If he's too high, they're not going
I spent 1 to shoot, so.
to. Yeah.
No.
All right.
Spend another to shoot. Yes.
All right. Are you same crowd?
Same crowd.
All right. They're down to 6. And if you clear the battlefield, remember you can loot them. So.
Yes.
All right.
This was a great idea!
Good attitude, Hal.
I did!
All right. So the other two.
I said use rations to go around the zombies. And you said, oh no, that's a lot of rations. That's too much.
No, I agreed to that.
It's on recording.
I agreed with you.
Oh yeah. To be fair, it was
Okay.
It was Han sneaking up and not
All right.
using will to negate that crit fail.
We're all just going to cast blade.
All right. So the zombies are getting closer.
Just like real
Yes,
work.
Absolutely.
So McCready, they're 4 away. You can only attack when you're. No, I already moved it.
Oh, you already did?
Yeah,
So
I-
they're 4 away.
I thought that was the.
Black is mass.
Oh, okay, black is mass. All right, so they're 5.
Red is urgent, like how close they are. Think of it like that.
Okay, so they're 5 mass. They're 4 away. You could close the distance and attack them, but there's a lot of them.
Can I move where I get like one at a time?
Is there a way for melee guys to kite zombie mass
Use your tactic and use your twitch.
to
Stab,
athletics?
twitch to dodge. Stab,
Okay.
twitch to dodge.
Okay, yeah, basically, you just have to make an athletics check every round to not be bitten by them.
Fair enough.
All right, so that you close it to 1. There's 5 of them. Make your attack roll.
Sword.
Is the new mallet.
What's your sword rating now?
2.
No. 2? Mm-hmm. All right, they fail.
Mark it.
You miss.
All right.
And you spend a ration to do that.
Yeah. Don't forget, you can spend more than 1 ration.
Yes, I know.
All right.
And
Because
now-
nobody's been doing that so far.
He'll dodge.
Now make a dodge check. Athletics.
Yes.
All right, you dodge. So they're following
Spend
him.
another ration to do that.
Yeah. Like, this is really hard work for some reason. All right.
So,
You could treat him. You
start
can't
operating.
attack while you're being treated, though.
So, shove him down and start operating on the leg. Okay, so how does this work?
Wait, don't operate yet.
Okay, wait. Okay.
Test.
Test.
You want me to test first? All right. So,
Is that a first aid check, or do you have?
no, I have a blood test unit.
Well, I mean,
To use it.
do you have it upgraded so it doesn't? have a
Player strength check instead of mark it to determine. I just spent a charge to use it, so would that be first aid
It's in
or?
your first aid kit. And you got DHQS issue.
I have the first aid kit with I have the battlefield first aid kit, and I have a blood test unit. They're separate.
Oh, blood test unit? Okay, blood test unit. Just spend a charge.
Just spend a charge.
Yeah.
That's all. All right.
So he doesn't have to make a test to interpret it. It's automatic.
Yeah, the blood. That's why you spend a bunch of money for a blood test unit.
Okay.
So
If you get DHQS issue on a first aid check, you can make a medical test.
Do you
Okay.
have suppressant as well?
So is that just going to say?
no, I can
is
afford
what are the possible?
Medical
Does it just say if he's infected or not, or does it tell him if he's
What?
So how much-
anything?
Do you have any upgrades on the blood test unit?
No, I didn't really.
It just tells him if he's infected or not.
He is not.
Safe.
Upgrades tell you immune and latent.
Okay. So
So-
you don't have those upgrades.
No, I can afford it. So by
You feel better.
Well, hey.
That's good.
Well, hey. If
Actually, I say since they already know we're here. Safe.
well, hey. If he's latent, we'll know that pretty quick.
All right, well, that's your turn.
Yeah. No, that's his turn too because he has to stand
Yeah,
still. For
okay.
I let out an audible sigh of relief, knowing that Han is not going to die soon.
And try to kill you.
Well,
And to try and kill me. Well, I'd shoot him first.
You try.
No offense, Han.
You
I would
try to shoot him first.
I
Remember?
would.
Yeah.
I'm a roach. I've been through this. I'm going to shoot 2 more zombies.
Great. Try that.
Well, first one misses,
Okay. Yeah.
and the second one succeeds.
All right.
You can overspend on this since it's not precision.
Yeah.
What do you mean overspend?
Like, if you spend 2 charges, you spent 1 to buy the roll, and the extra charge is now a +1.
Oh,
If you spent 3, you get a +2. You spent 4, you
Interesting.
get a +4.
Yeah. It's
More rounds downrange.
victory
more
through
chance to
superior
hit.
firepower.
Yeah.
You throw more lead down range, you're more likely to hit something.
oh, okay, that makes sense.
So next up, we have refurb.
Okay.
Is he going to keep falconing?
Yeah, I'm going to at least try to keep using that to kite them away,
Sure.
so we can make a hasty
Spend a charge
retreat.
falcon every single time.
So,
You
and
might also want to kite the ones behind us away.
They are 9 shambles away.
9 channels. Okay.
You can only kite one group though.
So, and what I need to keep spending on the Ubix specs, or is it just one for the scene?
It's one for the same.
Okay, so
I mean, you can see a falcon. You've actually learned.
Yeah,
how to
you're not. You're not.
You actually
using
don't
the
need a
camera
computer
now.
to control your falcon. It's,
no, it's just seeing through his eyes. So
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
what
you
I'm,
need the
I just want to make
computer
sure I was
Yeah, yeah.
spending correctly on that
Compu
beforehand.
All right, go for it.
All right. Yep, that's going to be 10 over 5.
10 over 5. So which one are you? The one that's from the original that's at 6 shambles away, or the one that's farther away at 9?
No, I'm going to do the one behind us so we can open up a way for us to go
Okay,
down.
so that they're up to 10 now. So
Good noisy falcon.
so and now it's your turn.
Full auto.
All right, on the original one you've been shooting at.
Yeah, the original. Group.
Okay. You're just spending 1 bullet.
Thinking about it.
Oh, yeah.
I will overspend.
All right, by 1.
I'm glad I did because now I make it 5 over 4.
All right, so they are.
Spend another one for my
another
full
one.
auto,
So they're at 4.
and I make that one as well.
So they're at 3. They're thinning out. And so they all
It's good improv acting.
they get closer to you guys. They're now at 5 shambles. The other one is 10 shambles away.
Because
They're
you're working on the back one.
yes.
I say we just keep
And
Falcon kiting them while we
the
loot.
one on Tom. Well, it's already at, it's still at 1. So, so
We're dancing.
So, yeah, yeah,
I'm
agreed.
just going.
So this is your wheelhouse. Try and
Yeah.
kill out some of them. Actually,
Yeah, that'd be great.
it would be great.
Let's
You
go
can
for
overspend?
rations.
I got it.
Yeah, all right,
Okay.
you kill 1. So there's 4 left.
And
Are you at
You
the front one?
really need to spend your other action to not be mauled.
that's kind of what I'm doing.
All right, give me an athletics
You
check.
gotta
Are you
spend-
spending more than 1?
McCready, are you on the front group?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So what's your athletics?
2.
Scenario up 30.
No.
All right. Do you have any willpower?
Yes, I do. Spending it. Flip that.
Yeah. So I always willpower. The best way to use it is to not be bitten by zombies.
As it turns out, yeah.
Who knew?
like a top
Emergent
10
play. I never anticipated that.
2 weird things you never expect to use willpower for. Thanks, BuzzFeed. So
Oh, that was clickbaity. Okay.
Cuddy, you've his leg is a bloody mess.
Okay.
His right leg.
First aid increases your chance of success.
But again, he'd have to stand still for that.
Well,
Or you could just let it bleed for a while.
I was basically going to operate now.
Han, are you going to let him?
Yeah.
All right. Make that check.
Okay. As far as the first aid, okay, how does this work? It's for every. Is this where the over actually matters, or is it just?
Yes, your skill matters.
So if I were to burn a couple of extra charges, it's 1d.
That's
Your
good.
margin of success is how many you actually heal.
So if I were to use, what do you think? 2, 3. Let's go with. I'll spend 3 over because
All right, so you're spending 4 total.
4 total.
All right.
So it's going to be +3. So plus.
Just pulling out things of gauze, stuffing them in there.
and
Yeah.
like giving him a splint and shit like that. So
Stable gun.
whatever's necessary.
That's a crit success.
Crit success.
Okay.
So
What's your black?
my black is 6.
So what is a crit success? Is that double?
Crit success. So you max out at 10. So you have 10 heal points. So it takes 1 heal point to turn. So you can turn all the killing into stun,
And then
And then-
2 of the kill. into
and then
the
you get
stun
to return of the stun. You can erase.
Yeah, just think of it, you've taken 16 points of damage total.
Think of it as erasing diagonals.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
If kills are X's, you can turn all the
all
X's
of
into
this is killing.
slashes,
So the
and you
first
can get
one
rid of 2
turns into
slashes.
So
So you can think about what you're going to do.
Okay. Now you said 10 heal worth, basically.
That could turn all the killing into stun.
so if I turn
So you can
all
turn
stun-
all 8 of your killing into stun, and then you're down to 6 stun.
I'd say go with that.
Think of it, think of it in X's and
You
slashes.
doctor good.
This is what Cuddy's here
This
for.
is why
He's
they
not
put up with the
fucking
crazy asshole cultist.
So yeah,
He's not
Yeah,
fucking
you know how to
around.
do his job. It's like,
He's really good at this
Alright.
game.
Your leg feels so much better.
So
Arise!
next up, we have Alm. So Amu. Sorry.
Like Shamu, but with an A.
Exactly. Shamu.
All right.
And Shane.
Shamu.
All right. So,
Somebody's
would
been
it-
watching
is it
Blackwood.
possible to like yell at people? I mean, we're not exactly being.
Yeah, you got a free action.
Okay, I get a free action.
Yeah, you can
I'm going to yell just as loud as I can to get everybody's attention.
Yeah.
Zombies.
I say we clear out the front group and then run to the house
Why?
because we have another group behind us.
It's a lot more ammo to burn through 7 more shambles with.
Yeah. I'm not going to spend 7 more
mass.
bullets. And then I
Well,
unload
he
the
can
group in the
start.
front.
Well, he can start shooting soon.
That's the best case scenario.
Yeah.
Like, you've been spending way more than
Yeah.
that. So
I unload. Actually, I shoot once at the group in the front
okay.
and make it.
All right. So they're down to 2.
Just a little help with these 4 would be great. Just saying.
3.
No.
Oh, there's 2 groups. Remember, they split up.
Right.
Yeah. You've been whittling them down.
We're whittling, man.
You're whittling, man. All right. So what's your other action going to be?
Can I move forward towards
Towards them?
Cuddy and them? I wasn't.
Oh
like,
yeah, yeah,
on
yeah.
them.
You're okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got the rifle. He can get some distance.
All right.
I'll continue to kite. So
All right.
are we
They will
moving-
stay at 10. If you want them to leave to get rid of them, that's going to take an extended action
Okay.
to get them to where they're not going to pay attention to you at all.
Okay,
'Cause,
so
I mean, they see the falcon, they're trying to get at the falcon, but they're always you can only get them to 10 distance away.
all right, then I will use that extended action to try to lead them away as we're,
All right.
I guess, moving towards the safety of the house.
Sure.
So,
All right.
Avenger.
You can just try and get rid of them entirely.
Get Birdman coffee.
Birdman coffee.
Yeah.
That's going to be a 6, so I will spend my other will to flip that.
All right.
I'll get it.
All right.
back. We'll get
As long as you have to spend 2 more actions to do it. So
Okay.
you don't have to make any more skill checks, but you have to spend 2 more charges. And if you're not interrupted or anything like that,
But they're not near me, so I'm not.
They're
I'm not
more
in-
than 10 away at this point.
Yeah, so I'm not
Tentatively
in
at
danger.
10.
Is his group within pistol range?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're not too far away. He's just been kind of going around in a circle.
I will full attack to one, the main group,
Okay.
and then one other.
Sure.
I will shoot this from you with my hand. And put it in my pocket.
I'll spend 2.
All right.
I make it.
So that's from his group? Oh,
One.
from your group. All right.
Spend 1. I make it.
All right.
Woo!
All right.
I have gun.
You're
You're not used to like whittling an entire horde by yourself. If you're more like there's one in a room, go deal with it.
Yeah, that's what
or
they said.
like stop a vector from eating us. We'll just throw you as our meet you. That's really your specialty.
Oh wait, am I rolling? By the way, am I rolling melee and adding sword to it?
Yes.
Then I haven't been doing
No, no,
it.
no, no.
Oh, no.
No.
Roll sword.
No, don't you? He does get some bonus for using proficiency or for.
No, he gets to use it at all
Okay.
because it's a sword, and
Okay.
not having it stick in bone is pretty hard to do.
Okay.
When you specialize, the skill that you specialized in is a new limit.
Okay.
So if potential is the limit for your skill, specialization is limited by your skill.
Okay.
So look at mine. I have to use a prosthetic arm.
Yeah.
So my strength connects to my unarmed.
Yeah.
but I have to have a specialization in using a robo arm
Okay.
So
that can't be above my arm.
So what's the difference in using just melee?
You get to use a cool sword that has the potential to be upgraded by potent times 3.
Okay.
Whereas if I pick up the sword, I'd be like,
He would hack, he wouldn't slash.
Have you upgraded?
he gets to
your sword?
use a bow, which is nice and
What does
quiet.
potence do?
Yes.
I can
Not only
reuse
is it nice
ammo.
and quiet, I can
Okay.
use ammo.
Yeah.
But the damage doesn't matter in killing hordes, does it? It's just for
No.
vectors and people.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, killing a vector really quickly is really important.
They make fun of people with swords for
Well,
a
it's
reason.
sturdy. I had sturdy, executioner's edge, and potent.
There we
Okay.
go.
All
Yeah,
right.
so just add your sword skill.
All right, so the
So,
one
spend
zombie
rations.
gets to 4 shambles away from you, and then they're still at 1 away. There's 3 left. So go ahead and make your attack. It's really tiring.
It is. Yeah, totally killed that
All right,
one.
you killed that one. You probably want to make an athletics.
I do.
All right.
Is that bad that he has one?
I
ration?
do.
All right. Yeah.
Oh, I also have refresh.
That's what refresh is for.
Okay.
What is what's the number for that? Is it just 2?
What?
Sorry, what is refresh again?
It's how many.
No. What determines it?
Adaptability, you're 2.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm good.
yeah.
Then I'm right. Everything's good.
Cuddy.
I've already fixed him up. Well, shit.
If you had a ranged weapon, you could shoot a.
I've got a handgun.
Is it silenced?
No!
Well, you probably don't want to shoot it then,
Well, in that case, yeah.
because that will definitely ruin his attempt to lure that 10 miles away.
So,
Please don't.
I shoot the fountain now.
It's diseased!
No.
Get closer to them.
I'll-
Get ready to
All right.
rifle with your latex gloves through their dead pockets.
There's only 1 left. So yeah, you could just ready an action.
I'll just start.
Basically, yeah, get in the
my-
sprinters run
I know my
to
gloves.
follow that streak of zombies
classic
rifling through their
doctor
shit.
but no starter pistol.
My gloves aren't bloodied, but to me they are clean.
Yeah.
And I just start advancing while just holding them up with this vacant expression.
All right, yeah, you will be able to make a scavenger check immediately as soon as
Okay.
that one drops.
Grievous.
So yeah, Han, you can commence with the shooting again.
All right, let's try to drop that first one. I'm
Sure.
going
You feeling
full
better?
attack.
Well, he's not dead, and he's not infected.
And the
You
first
can't
one will
go
hit.
full attack with a bow. You can.
You can just shoot one.
Well, shoot.
You gotta restring an arrow.
There's no auto bow.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did you
Yes.
succeed?
I did succeed.
All right, and that was the one that you were going after, or not?
that
Not
was
Tom's
the one
sword.
by himself.
Yeah, okay, so he's gone. So you
That's
could.
what single shot indicates.
Quick scavenge, I guess?
Yep.
And... No. I didn't
All right.
finish it, so.
All right, you can. Yeah. So.
Sorry, I mean,
No, it's fine.
Well, does that mean no one else can scavenge it?
It's
All right.
It means they didn't have anything on them.
Oh no.
But there's another group of that one. You can make another check.
Yeah.
So
How many are left in that one?
2.
2.
He makes that one.
Yeah.
Well,
I'll shoot it
all right.
once. No.
Okay.
Pew.
You can spend another action to shoot it. No.
I don't. I'm saving my bullets.
All right.
what a thought.
Refurb is still hiding them
What a
away.
country.
No, left.
Yeah. Great role playing there.
It's like
No!
He's actually obeying you. You paid attention. You spent
it's
your
like
willpower.
Aquaman, only more useful.
All right. There's one left now. So.
Hey, do you want to eat your sushi for free?
Greedy, make your last attack.
Oh, well, let me reload my gun. I'm out of refresh now. God damn it. Wish we could have spent some more rations on
You
this.
could, instead of dodging, you could try and make one last attack.
Or I'll just flip it.
If you have that willpower.
I do.
All right, so you spent your willpower.
Yeah, it's
All
dead.
right, you decapitate it. It looks really awesome. So
And a refresh and
Ross,
get all your
was it in slow mo?
No,
Ah, damn it. Never mind. Worthless.
this is not that.
I hate this house. It better be.
This is the first leg.
It better
This
be
is the
full
first
of
one.
gold.
3.
It better be full of gold bullion.
can I scavenge?
Well, one person can scavenge the
Do
second.
not. What's your scavenge roll?
Never mind. Actually,
I am the dedicated scavenger of this
Go,
group.
wait,
go,
no.
go, go.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you finish your. You lured them away, so you can make your scavenge check.
I meet up with the rest.
Mine's a 2.
Yeah.
Don't crit fail. You'll get infected.
Are you out of willpower?
Yes, I
Nice.
Don't crit fail.
Stop saying that.
Hey,
Stop saying it with a smile, you
It's
bastard.
not a guaranteed infection. You have to make a check.
Guys, it's okay. We'll know if he failed. I can check.
hey, Aaron, don't crit fail.
So, at what point would they know some sort of result? They can check.
It's just a failure.
Okay.
So
There's nothing on it.
Okay.
Like, this was a poor idea.
All right, you can go to that
Audibly
house.
grinding my teeth.
Hey, at least we saved time.
And I'm off the road. As I walk by, I pat Cuddy on the
he's
back.
been dead for a while,
Thanks for
Jim.
fixing Han.
Excellent scouting work.
All right, Han is not infected, according to the blood testing kit.
Oh, the fountain's cool too.
So,
We go to the fucking house.
all right.
There better be something
See
in
what's
there.
All right, who's going to scavenge it?
I will again.
All right, give
Don't-
me self-control
There's no
check.
danger at the house.
Self-control.
There's no danger.
Is there a way to do this? Can we
There's
do
actually
this?
2 places at the house. There's the house itself and the front yard.
Aaron?
Which is a bunch of burned out.
So I'll
casualties.
take a look at the
Aaron.
house.
So you're going to do both?
I'll just do the house. So
All right.
who else has scavenging?
I've got it at 2.
I have it 3. So
One and done. But now it's not time sensitive, so you can spend a reference.
All right, so who's going to spend go in the house?
I'll go in the house.
All right,
So-
you're going in the house. Give me a self-control check.
okay for a burning building.
For who's inside?
Who's on first?
Well, who was inside?
Who was inside? So no, that's five.
This is 2 trauma. There was a family inside, and looks like they burned to death.
Yeah.
Yes!
Little house on the prairie got dark.
Yeah.
Can I keep watch for anybody approaching?
It's not good.
But yeah, it looks like they had a lot of stuff there, and it looks like the fire went out quickly. So I'll give you a +1 to your scavenge check. As
Don't
you
crit
rifle
fail.
through their bodies.
Do not crit fail.
No problem.
Actually, there's no chance of infection here.
Yeah. So they burned. So blights.
They burned.
Yeah, blights out. Mother.
Wow!
That is the exact same roll.
That is a fucking random dice, my ass.
Yeah.
Science fucking dice.
Tap a reference.
Tap a rat. Oh,
That's the word to look. We're not rushed now.
I know, but that's more I gotta spend. So
It's better than
Well,
nothing.
succeed
But
at
we
rolls.
wasted
So-
a shit ton getting here.
all right. So
Yeah.
I will tap a reference specifically who has
sorry.
gone
that's fine.
through
That's
damage.
great roleplaying.
A guy who has actually
finally
gone
got
through
to do my
damage salvage,
thing.
specifically
I
named
appreciate
Fire
it.
Sale.
Fire sale. All right. Fire sale is part of Tammy's crew because he's a scumbag. And
Tammy.
Yeah. Tammy, the local meth dealer.
Can't wait to work for her.
Yeah. So fire sales. It's like, oh, you got a good one right there.
I
It's a clean one too, because you ain't morally responsible for their deaths. So,
Nice way of putting that.
Oh yeah, look! Oh man, they got a yeah. There's one of them. Oh, I think I know them. There's before they was homeschooling types, and they didn't trust the government, nothing. They didn't trust other people.
Wow.
I think there's preppers too. You want to check under the floorboards, and they probably look for a bit of clear glass. They probably got some stashes. They got jars of preservatives and junk.
they have pickles?
They have pickles.
Panther pickles?
Well, so he tells you where to look.
Purple
So. Meanwhile, while this is going on, you give me a scavenging check for the yard. And this will have an infection check, or a risk if you crit fail.
That is a 12 over 8.
All right. So these are just, would this just be a D10 bounty for...
Oh, in the yard for dead casualties?
Yeah.
Yeah. So...
Wouldn't it be whatever I roll?
yeah, I gotta look at it.
All right.
It's a big book.
Buy his book. Buy his book.
Wait, no, wait for me to finish my book.
No, what kind of capitalist are you? You should have them buy...
Remember, you're backing up.
Pre-order his book.
You're
There you
backing
go.
Day
Buy
one
the
ago.
alpha of the book.
Wait, I
Back
thought,
his book.
I thought he was. I thought people
That
were funding
is
a
what-
process.
Yeah, we Kickstarter.
Bring the dead. Bounty. Enemies carry bounty equal to the natural black of the scavenge check.
That's a 10.
Woo!
So, all right, yeah. 10.
Yay! Nice. Han makes up for it.
Holland's off your list.
All right, so...
So we're up to 67 for the town.
Yep, 67. And in the house, can the loot be things like refreshes?
Yeah.
All right, so there's food.
Hey.
+1 refresh to anyone who spent it on food already.
So that would be for Tom, I think.
Tom, yeah, you can replenish some of your rations and get a
Yes.
refresh back.
Yeah.
And
Get back here, you.
What'd you get? So it's a reference. And
See if I refresh the
I would say one piece of common loot with up to 3
I think you
upkeep.
have to do that after the
Yep.
mission.
Alright.
I checked
Okay.
to be sure.
So you get an item. So something common that they would have that's not
You have to
burned.
save
Would I be able to actually take that anyway, since my hall is already taken up with the?
You can carry any amount of stuff anymore.
Okay.
Haul is just units of bounty.
For objects.
For bounty. So
For these objects.
okay. Trying to think anyway. I
So
don't
you
have
can
You can
decide-
carry stuff as long as it's like within reason.
Yeah.
So
The market at any point can say.
So
Yeah,
anybody-
I'll take a look at that.
For the
So.
med kit, I can spend a refresh if I do use it up to restock it. Okay, that means to spend.
You
I
just
have it
brought
now.
extra gauze.
I brought extra stuff.
You brought extra band-aids for your
Or I
wounds.
grab some of those supplies.
Unless you
on
want
the
to
way
play
out.
high stakes haul,
Yeah.
and then you have to roll foresight for it.
Okay,
Yeah.
I can just declare that on the way out I snagged a couple of the extra supplies.
So I guess Faustus.
Well, yeah, that's what we.
Okay, so
Okay.
that's
It's a Schrodinger's loot. It's Schrodinger's inventory.
gotcha. All right,
So we
yeah,
can effectively roll for that. So
yeah. If you want to, if I want to be more of a jerk, but that's
you're just being a regular jerk.
yeah. So you can look through it and
It's
determine what you want.
darkest dungeon difficulty.
Yeah. Yeah, with the default options. We're playing with corpses on.
Oh my god, corpses.
Yes. Are you been playing Darkest?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, I hate that.
Actually, corpses are useful.
I need to get back.
So, that's the first leg. Good job, everyone.
2 more to go!
Yeah.
we got more bounty now. I mean, hey.
Did it make up for what we lost?
Hey, Dronkies are
You got
coming,
10
right?
bounty out of it and an item.
We
True.
didn't lose a team member.
So,
Yet.
you continue marching on. Everyone's
Do we
been
want to do another leg, or do we want to do an interlude?
Is there going to be a leg after the job?
Yes.
Okay. Is that always, or is this just your preference?
It's just what I like.
Okay.
Caleb was like, all the legs and then the job. I was like, no.
Yeah. Okay. No, I like it. I like it kind of like random. I've actually got a question.
How many legs are there total?
3.
Okay.
2 to get there.
So we'll
one
hit
to
the
get
job
back.
side now.
Well,
Next.
Yeah, after this. So the players always get to choose if they do an interlude.
Do you want to save it for the escape, or do you want to do it now?
Well, if you want to do an interlude, this would be a good time to do it because holy shit, this morning was terrible.
Yeah.
But
Should've
there would
walked
be
away.
yeah.
And I've got a question about refresh. That gives me all my bullets back. It's better.
Yep, for
Okay.
one item.
Can I do that at any point, like even mid combat?
Yeah, but that costs an action.
Okay.
Because you have to actually physically
Great.
reload it.
Okay, works for me.
All right.
All right. So you are doing an interlude, or you?
I will do an interlude.
I'm feeling an interlude.
Let's do it.
Okay. So you're looking at the mechanics for that.
Yeah, I gotta look at
I might
the
turn
rules.
into Han. I'm sorry.
Tables.
A little.
Tables. Yo, dog. I heard you like tables. Yeah. This was like, oh, I'll just throw some zombies at him. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Well, you know.
Well,
That's the zombie mechanics. It's supposed to be. It's like, oh no, they're far away, and then you get fucked.
Someone's got a crit fail at the wrong time. Then
Does
another
somebody
quick
want
one.
to choose how to react, or do you want to let the table to choose how you react?
Let's do the table.
Yeah.
So who am I talking to as
Let's
we pass?
say Han.
Yeah.
Okay.
Han had a bad day.
Yeah.
Ask a moment. Ask a question about a moment of personal epiphany. So I get to ask that about Han.
And then one of us reacts or something.
zombie teeth hurt.
I guess it would be a group thing, wouldn't it?
The
Or
reaction
is
of
it
nearly
just
getting
meant to be
infected,
two?
possibly?
Yeah. So since it became ask a question, I will ask it of you, and then I will roll my reaction.
Okay.
So, I might as well just do that now. Okay, that'll be easy to do. All right. So, how'd you decide to take the kid? Don't look related.
He was alone.
Yeah, it's a lot of people alone out here, man.
Starving.
That too. That's really the first person you came across in the crash. He was the first person that needed help. In all those months, those nightmarish months when they were fucking sprinting around.
First one alive.
Really? Okay. Must have been in a bad area in a city. Just want to listen to the wind whistle, don't you?
You're quiet. You don't rile them up.
Yeah, you want to know. Okay. It's good talking to you.
Dude,
I'm glad, you know.
Dude, we got Malleus over
Yeah,
here.
I'm glad we, we can make the workplace light. And, be friends, brothers in arms.
You really want to know how bad the city was?
No, man, I wanted you to tell me a heartwarming story about your kid, but you're going to stare off into the middle distance. Fuck it. Fine. No, don't worry about it. I'm walking faster away.
Okay.
Because I was disquieted and uncomfortable.
All right. Fair enough.
Okay.
That works.
So you can make us roll self-control for that?
Yeah, both of
That's
you.
the risk. That's the risk of interludes.
Yeah.
Probably towards detachment.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm good.
Yeah.
We don't have to like each other.
Wow.
He took the bite, not you.
Yeah. That's one of the themes of the games. Coworkers are not comrades.
Yeah, I mean, that was the right leg. That's your good leg. You don't want that ripped
Yeah,
up.
I definitely don't want right leg.
Yeah.
Paying enough fucking upkeep in these prosthetics already.
All right, did you decide what you found in the house
I was
clutched by a corpse?
I was going to ask, if we don't find anything specifically, can we just say it's an item worth three bounty and just take that?
Sure.
Okay, so didn't see anything that I was particularly
He got
liking.
a
So,
gold bar.
It's worth. It takes one haul though. If it's loot though.
oh, so then I'm already carrying.
No,
Okay.
it's just more gear. We went back to just be sane.
It could just be an extra gun.
Yeah.
Just
You found a gun.
It's a gun with an upgrade.
and I can just sell
Yeah.
that. So
Yeah.
No ammo.
okay, so
But
I'll,
no, yeah, all the bullets were spent. Weird.
okay.
It's like the preppers tried to make a last stand.
So yeah,
Yeah.
something for 3 bounty. Then
Yeah.
when I get so all
And
right.
someone kicked over a lantern, or someone threw a Molotov.
Someone crit failed.
So I was going to ask, since also on the
Someone was
Falcon,
getting
since
ready
he
to throw it out
has
the window and
Hunter,
dropped it.
will
The muzzle
that's
flash
like
with
it
a
refresh
curtain
all of its
on
charges
fire.
overnight?
No.
Or, okay, so
Not while the job's going on.
Not well, Josh.
Right.
Yeah, it's been a refresh to refresh your bird.
okay, so
Feed him special bird food.
well, yeah, well, going off of rations, it said since it can take care of its own food when I refresh
You
it.
can spend rations to refresh charges,
Okay.
or you can spend refresh to refresh all of its charges. That's what Hunter allows you to do. Otherwise, if you don't have Hunter, you have to spend rations in between jobs to refresh its charges.
Okay, so that it wouldn't
automatic.
refresh automatically between
You have to
jobs.
feed
Okay.
yourself and feed the animal.
Okay, no problem. I want to make sure that was okay.
Wow, that's a bad one to take. Yeah.
No, you need Hunter on a Falcon.
Yeah.
So.
All right, so you continue on. It is that awkward bit alone.
Yeah.
It is still overwhelmingly quiet as you go through the wilderness. Again, it hasn't warmed up yet. The casualties aren't a clacking much. The distance every once in a while you do hear howl.
Koi wolves?
Yes.
Koi wolves?
They are out there.
Makes them sound like fish dogs.
Yeah, no, they're cute and friendly. Go hug one. So
They're puppies.
the and you continue on. Did everyone spend a ration for leg 2?
Yeah, you did.
I know I spent one for leg 1, one for the athletics, and one for leg 2, so that should be
Okay.
Did the med kit?
You should have 3.
Medkit does not do it. It's
Sounds-
athletics and melee attacks.
Okay.
Really.
Physical actions just spend rations.
Okay.
Things where your adrenaline is pumping.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, things that we have.
You can walk for free.
Yeah. Except for legs.
Get
So,
disquieted for free.
Yeah,
the
it's a
next
long
morning,
distance,
you have to camp. It's far enough that you have to camp for the night. You can't quite get there, and you really don't want to move on an enclave at night. They might shoot
They get
you.
twitchy about
Yeah.
that
They
shit.
get twitchy.
Yeah.
Even if you announce they're human, because there's always raiders, and there's always I'm just a lost
There
traveler.
are
Let me
always
in.
raiders.
Yeah.
Not by the hair of my
Or coming in, I'm not
chin.
infected. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah, pretty much. The next morning, by dawn, you get to you're nearing the coop. Someone should probably spend a Yuba
I
church.
will call.
Yes. Harris is like, oh, thank you for.
Oh, horse feathers.
I'm glad you're here. We're looking forward to hear. I'll tell Ed to let you in or to not shoot you. So
would be
you look
low.
over there. You see it looks like it was a farmhouse with a separate building that was like a tiny garage that's been turned into a fortified chicken farm, essentially. A lot of fencing. There's a guard tower.
The American chicken bunker.
And And yeah, chicken houses. Looks like they have a lot of solar panels that they've scavenged to keep the chicken houses, obviously. And there's actually a lot of it looks like probably 24 people there. A lot of people, kids, small kids feeding the birds. Women, doing menial labor, men doing menial labor, but they get to carry guns.
Menial labor.
Yeah. They all stop and see the group of 6 heavily armed strangers carrying jugs of cooking oil in. And there's an old grizzled man at the front gate, Harris. He has them open up the gate. Looks like they keep they have a moat set up. There's a bulldozer there that you could tell they just ran out of gas with, but they built a moat with stakes in it, so a lot of casualties in there. Some of them still twitching. They haven't managed to spear all of them. Weirdly enough, it's not really popular. Can you? It's not a real popular.
To the moat.
Except for little Jimmy, he's crazy.
Yeah, Jimmy loves spin. But he doesn't hit him in the head. He just likes watching him twitch. Jimmy in the head. But then they stop moving.
It's like whack-a-mole.
Yeah.
Condition 1.
He's not that bad. So they let you in. They do check, and when they see McCready, they say, "Well, respectfully,
I understand, sir.
we have a separate area." So they put you in the horse corral. There are no horses there.
It's the smoking section.
Yeah. So it looks like it was an expansion that they never got around.
Wrapped with chicken wire.
It is wrapped with chicken wire, so you're there. There is a little overhang, so you can stay under, have a little bit of shade. But yeah,
I'm pretty much like, dude, I'm totally used to this.
yeah. The kids look at you.
Like, hey kids, what's up?
They will run away as soon as you talk to them.
They're like, what?
Yeah, it's a good way to get you. So
Don't go.
they have you put all the cooking oil out there. They weigh it and measure it and all that stuff.
Test it.
Well, that's thank you very much. The women are like, oh, yeah. Everyone is just really excited. It's the big talk of the enclave.
Gonna have a chicken fry later.
And then they start stacking these boxes and on the steps next to the cooking oil. Well, here's the rest of it. We're actually doing really well. So this is another farmer. This is not Harris. This is I'll say, what's this guy's name? What's a good farmer name?
Clem.
Yeah. Clem's like, oh god damn it! Harris didn't tell you, did he?
Tell me what.
Okay, half your payment is from them, from Trabajo to pay, payment for that, but half of it is in delivering this back to Trabajo. He opens up one of the crates. There are eggs in it, fresh eggs. It works out the same weight. You just can't break them, obviously. Yeah.
Glaring daggers at Clem.
Yeah. We can't make you take it, but that job will only pay half if you don't.
No, the job plays full now.
Well,
Because Harris is here, and I delivered it here.
we don't have the bounty, and we can't. This is the job. Harris, I guess, he has a tendency to do this. So complication. You have to carry 6 haul worth of eggs back. They're packed. These are padded cases. They won't be, as long as you're not, don't have casualty smack it or anything. You should be okay.
What's a casualty?
Why would that
Just
happen?
leisurely stroll through the forest.
You guys made it all intact. I mean, that's pretty good.
Intact.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you have a problem with it, you can talk to Harris. But I'm just telling you, that's the job.
A word, half off.
Stare at the guy with cold, dead eyes.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go talk to Harris.
Okay.
Just have the Falcon
All right.
screech at him.
He if you find Harris, he is busy.
Can I go with half off?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're all going.
Amu.
I'm not. I guess I'm not.
You're out there like, what's going on, guys? Where are those boxes?
Yeah, I'm going to go talk to him.
All right, I'll go along. with the main group.
Yeah.
So everyone's going to find Harris.
Yeah.
All right, you find him in the main farmhouse. As soon as you step in the farmhouse, a woman is like, "Oh, look at you! Watch your shoes. You're getting dirt on everything.
On the dirt.
Yeah. We maintain a clean, nice household here, young man. If you
We didn't mean any disrespect. Maybe please talk to Mr. Harris.
Harris, get in here. What seems to be the problem?
Very.
How'd you see this playing out, H?
What do you mean?
You neglected to mention the egg thing for me.
Well, you didn't know about that? Everybody knows about that. We give you, they give us cooking oil, and we give them the eggs. Everybody loves the eggs. They're fresh.
Does everybody know about that?
I was unaware. It's very unprofessional not to disclose all the details.
You ever see Lie to Me? It was an old show. It's on way before the crash.
I don't
My
know.
boy Cuddy, he's got the anatomy of the face down. He knows when someone's lying to me. Cuddy, does everybody know about that?
All right, give me some food.
Wow, I'm gonna have to spin a wheel to flip that.
Okay. Very convincing. Yeah.
So
He
wants to know if Harris legitimately thought that, or
Oh, he was definitely playing you. He did not.
I think he's trying to fuck us.
Yeah. The kids are like, oh.
my boy Cuddy knows he's a doctor.
Yeah.
He went to school and shit.
Oh, the kids are loving this. They don't understand.
Oh no, he did.
The cosmic doctor.
Why don't we step outside and talk this like calm and
What's outside? An ambush? Drone strike?
what?
What you got waiting for me outside, H? You know, I carry a cow? Do I run a milking operation now? What's waiting for me outside? Suddenly, I don't trust you to ask me to do fucking anything, H.
All right.
I'm gonna go stand by the door.
Give me an intimidation check.
Does it help that I just read it?
You were trying to intimidate him.
Going to roll it.
Is there such a thing as assisting rolls?
Damn it.
I thought your charisma was 3.
Oh, yeah, it is. Oh, my God, I did roll it.
Jesus, you don't even know your others.
I thought I had points in intimidation, but I didn't.
Oh.
So I was looking at that, I was like, oh.
Well, you succeed. Look, we're nothing like that. It's winter. We can't. We don't make a lot of money until the spring. Until the season. It's harder out first. Look, I can give you. We have more eggs. We can give you more. You could sell them at market and make additional money.
How are we
Make it
getting
carrot.
back to
You
Travalo?
can give us more eggs to carry.
Yeah.
You make our problem worse is your offer.
But the bounty's yours. You can
How
sell
much?
With a wagon?
I can give you 3 haul. Each one should be worth 5 bounty at the market.
And a wagon. And a wagon.
What transportation do you have?
So that's 9 total. 3 of those you get to keep. Do whatever you want with.
All right, H. Next time you don't have the money, you hire the fucking WE to come out here and elbow drop the casualties on the way. If you want quality, you fucking pay for quality, okay?
Okay.
I'm half a fucking robot. You don't get that for cheap.
All right.
Fuel costs extra.
Involves some money in a bus.
I'm not there. I can terrify people with my blood.
Well, if you weren't out in the chicken fence.
I know. I'm just
All right. So he looks very more than a little frightened. Everyone else is on edge. Even the kids have suddenly feel like, what?
You're lucky your kid's redneck.
Yeah.
Or this would be going worse.
Okay.
Just sure like, hey kids, how's it going?
All right.
Wear down the children.
Yeah. So.
Really think this mission
all
should be
right.
called Chicken Run now.
Like, are there chickens nearby?
Yeah. There's
I'm just
just,
like, chickens, what's up? Like,
they don't seem to sense
I
your
know.
lateness.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Like,
You were one with the chickens.
Don't worry, guys. I'm good at a job.
Yeah.
I got us more eggs.
Yes.
Like, what's this
Thank
about?
you, Hap.
How are we
Thank
getting
you.
them back?
Can we get wheels for these?
Slowly, I imagine. With ginger steps.
Can we get a wheelbarrow?
It's okay. I'm really graceful.
You're never doing a fucking job for the Coop again.
Ever. What transportation do they have here?
What?
God, they have some vehicles. They have 2 HEVs.
Somehow I
they,
don't think they're going to let us take those.
If we promise that
you could
they
threaten
can come
them. You
back.
have guns.
I'm carrying 1 extra haul of eggs. Who's carrying the
I'll
other?
carry a haul.
I can only carry one thing.
I can carry a haul.
Well, that's
I've
the
got
extra
it.
3. So everyone who's carrying stuff can carry it, and then 3 more. So
So we're down to 37,
well, if you get all 9 back, you get an additional 15.
but we're down to 37 effectively.
Yeah.
Until we get all of this back.
Complications.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, that show
I think we should
complications.
spend all of our rations to bypass legs.
Well, can you do that? Not
No.
unless you had a vehicle. If you had a vehicle,
You can go if we had vehicles, or if the market says you can do it, you can bypass
Yeah,
it.
you can't.
Otherwise, you can't. You
Should've said
just
there was
walk
a
into different
bicycle.
shit.
Should have said there was a bicycle in that house.
Oh, sure. There's some bicycles.
For eggs.
Yeah.
No. You want the,
On roads that haven't been maintained in 5 years.
We went through a forest.
I
to
want to
get
see
here.
that. I'll say they're so scared they'll give them to you.
no.
You wanna leave
It is like Wages of Fear, just
wait,
super
is that-
anticlimactic.
Is it like the cargo trikes or just bicycles? You should have said cargo trikes.
All singing Rainbow Connection as we're falling into the
If
ditch.
you actually, I will say,
No, never mind. It's more like Sorcerer
wow.
with eggs.
There's no frog rock, so it's not
What,
like
the Eggmancer?
He just left.
So I will say though, also those eggs, you do know everybody loves fresh eggs because again, all of you have the same problem. Fucking post-apocalyptic cuisine sucks. Fresh eggs are delicious.
Fatty,
And
fatty,
if you gave one of those away, you could get a positive rep spot for your next thing by being like having a big
Yeah,
fucking
give
omelet.
the eggs away that we carried.
Buy bounty for a positive rep spot for your next job.
Well, there is that.
So yeah,
Be the big
Dude, come on. Hey, come on. Like, your kid gave up. Gave birthday
Who's
cake to
explaining the
everybody.
egg situation to the man?
So
in the
I'm
chicken
carrying
coop?
extra eggs, you're carrying extra eggs.
I'm
you're
talking
carrying
to the
extra
chickens.
eggs.
They get me.
Who doesn't have extra eggs?
probably the melee guy.
Does it mean not have eggs?
I have.
Everyone
I have a
has.
haul of eggs.
There's 9 hall total. So
I'm carrying one.
yeah.
And
I'm carrying 3.
I'm carrying one.
I'm carrying one. I can only carry one.
I can only carry one, so it's,
I'm carrying 2.
Oh yeah, give me
two.
foresight. Everyone, give me foresight checks.
5, 6, 7, 8,
Yes.
9. So we have
rocked it.
You realize you probably want to check all those crates and make sure that the 3 bonus crates are the best eggs, and the smelly, kind of slightly old ones.
Oh,
are
no,
Actually,
we're doing
yeah,
that.
let's
Yeah,
check
okay.
all
Yeah.
these eggs. Make sure none of them are cracked. Make sure none of them are gone,
Oh, yeah.
bad.
Oh, and by the way,
We are the
also,
USDA.
The scouting group carries the worst eggs. Because you might have to drop them.
Are they? Okay.
They're variable in quality, so but they're all intact.
But nobody's fucking us over.
No, not that bad.
I'm willing to trade
They would
bullets
get
for...
fucked over if
I'm
they
willing to trade bullets for fresh eggs.
They
We'll
would,
leave all our bullets behind
remember,
here.
this is their economic
Feeling
lifeline.
that.
This is their economic lifeline.
Might just be my luck.
If they were known, if they cheated people on how much they got for if they like sold rocks instead of eggs, they would not be an enclave anymore. People would burn this fucking.
But it's
bar.
not like all green.
No.
Yeah.
Some are a little gamey, but like you
Not
could make.
post-apocalyptic gaming.
Yeah.
It's a new level of gaming.
It is. Yeah. You level that up.
This is going to be a great leg back. I know it.
Yeah.
We should have saved that.
Ross has his asshole smile on already. We're screwed.
I was hoping we could avoid carrying the delicate things by avoiding the UV lights, but oh no.
It's paid more.
Yeah. So I have almost made that, but I actually made up 8 legs that I could choose from. So
Choose strategy.
yeah. So as you're on your way back, because this takes hours to sort all this shit out and check
course
all
it
the
does.
eggs, make sure all the eggs are packed well, getting extra hay and straw and shit from them
Right.
so that they're
Check each one to make sure they're not broken.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Everyone, there's a lot of surly stuff. By a few hours, all the men are silent and the hands on their guns, and you're pretty much the same way.
Yes.
The women and children are far away.
Walk in there.
Everyone senses the tension in the air. But eventually that's all sorted out, and you head out, and by late afternoon, you have a couple hours, and the weather turns, though.
Of course.
And it's February, mountainous. The fog starts rolling in, so yeah, it's a fog. You can't see shit in front of your face, and everyone can give me awareness checks. There's no point in scouting when you can't see very far.
I succeed.
Well, actually,
Success.
the Falcon can give me
Success.
+3 in awareness, so
Okay. Actually,
That would be contextual. In fog, the Falcon can see fog.
that's true.
X-ray Falcon.
Yep, it's foggy down there.
I was getting mine.
No, you should try and work for every benefit that you can, but in this case,
But this is, no, I'm going to say potential. You're right, so just awareness.
you used them to lure 7 massive zombies
Good
away.
Falcon
failed.
play.
All right.
Yes, made it.
All right, those of you in the distance, those of you who make your awareness checks can hear clacking in the distance.
Great.
There's of zombies away.
Great.
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
Are you gonna-
Tap everyone who's still walking on the shoulders and motion for them to
Ross,
stop.
are you gonna add clucks in those spaces later?
It's and the fact that you can hear it means they're probably not that far. So
Are they behind
Did
us?
anyone? How many awareness checks? You made your awareness. You made. All right. So this is you're passing by the outskirts of a small sort of farming community outside of Greeley. Obviously, this is all to the east of Greeley, by the way.
Okay.
And there's a gas station and some other buildings nearby, so you could try and hole up and spin an extra ration to wait it out and hope they don't see you. Or you could just, they're. I will say this: they're 5 or less shambles away, and you don't know if they know you're there or not.
We're going to the gas station and getting fucking comfy. I'm not going to break these eggs over some zombies.
All right.
Well, yeah, also last time let's do this.
Okay. So that would be a God. What was the survival skill again? Foresight.
Yeah.
Foresight. Yeah.
Let's try that.
Well, are you going to do that now?
Get out your. So there's a gas station over there.
You passed it on the way over here, so you know it's there because you can see the road on. It's just out of vision. But you remember. You're pretty good at remembering landmarks and shit like that. And
It's important in the post-apocalyptic world.
It is. Yeah. So it's just outside of
Let's
vision.
just try and go to the gas station.
Okay, so the way this will work, I assume one person will lead the way, and everyone will follow him in order to not get lost.
Yeah.
Or everyone can go separate and make their own awareness checks to get there.
Combo line.
All right, so who is going to be the guide, and everyone's going
What would be the skill to determine not fucking up?
Well, awareness is to find it.
Okay.
That's the navigation. Foresight
three.
would be starting a fire or useful.
I have 2 awareness.
I've
Okay.
got 3.
Yeah. Han goes.
All right.
2 awareness.
Woot. Okay.
10 over 6 natural roll, so that's 12.
Okay.
13. Yeah.
Sorry about that.
There's not really a luck check, but they are, as you're nearing there, you're going quietly. You see that there are actually some near the gas station. So if you want to get inside the gas station, you have to make a stealth check as a group.
Okay. I'm
Or
going to stealth.
shoot them.
Wait,
How many?
Wait, can we see the gas station then?
Yes, now you can see the gas station.
Bow up.
Yeah, all right, everyone.
What?
Huddle around.
I'll say you can speak normally, you just say you're whispering. For the purposes of our listeners.
Yeah,
This is true. Everyone huddle around. We cause a distraction. We get them all going in one direction, and then we just hold up and wait for them to get out of the way.
What distraction?
We know they like burning buildings.
They like falcons too.
We know they like burning buildings. They can see the burning building in the fog. They can feel the heat. They can hear it.
So we set the gas station on fire.
Yeah, from here, and we just stand.
Dumb question.
Nice.
Dumb question. Would I be able to make a foresight check to burn first aid to give us the flammables?
Yeah.
I carry an extra rubber.
That would allow him to make the foresight check to start the fire.
So, okay, so did I carry extra rubbing alcohol?
But it's
No, you just spend charges.
Oh, you spent charges?
2 charges.
2 charges?
it's a gamble.
If it doesn't work, I'm shooting you in your good leg.
Hand him the rubbing alcohol.
All right, so you wrap the
Wrap
arrow
the arrow.
in gauze, then soak it in alcohol, make the foresight check. I'll give you +1 because it's,
Cool.
it's
And then I'll
easy to
shoot
do.
it.
Yes, I make it.
All right, it's on fire. Don't crit fail this.
Nope.
All right.
All right, Dunk. Everyone get slow and be quiet.
All right. No, you're standing still.
Okay.
You don't have to do that.
crashing.
However, everyone's going to make a really good self-control check. This is a really bad one because it is a 9 mass horde moving up, and you see their silhouettes, and you hear the clacking around you.
I'm spending a will.
I'm good. I'm just fine.
Got it. All right, I'm fine.
It's one if it's one.
It's 1 if you make it.
yeah.
It's a breaking.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I guess this would.
This would definitely be trauma.
Yeah.
Shit.
I'm good.
You watch them walk into it like moths, or at least some of them. Others stop and start looking around. They smash at the
I'm
building.
gonna burn an Ubik thing to record this.
Okay, sure.
This is my thing.
I glare,
New video for new music video for Boards of Canada.
I glare at Cuddy as the light blinks on his Ubik.
No, that I would imagine all that stuff has been disabled. Anything
Okay.
you get
Yeah,
rid of
no
is
one gives a
good.
shit if you're recording them anymore.
Yeah. Tom, did you make yourself
yes,
control
I
check?
did.
All right. So it's 1 if you fail, 1 to trauma if you make it, and 3 if you fail. So did anyone fail?
No, I spent a will to not.
All right. This takes over an hour, by the way.
Okay.
So this is it's the cold.
Burning footage.
Yeah.
So glad I got
but they all burn eventually. They all just walk into it. So now you can go
Quietly.
quietly. Yeah.
Turn off the Ubik. I did so much good research.
So yeah.
Take the hood off the Falcon.
Yeah.
It's okay.
So yeah, you managed to get back, and that was your one leg. So you did no one crit failed, and no one had to run. So the eggs stay safe. I would say, I mean, it takes an extra ration to be ginger with the eggs, but it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Because, you all had refresh to spare.
I started burning.
So you get it all back. So it's 67 plus 15,
And then plus 10.
unless you want to keep one.
67 was with the plus.
Oh, okay, cool.
So it's a total of 82 is my count.
Not bad.
And let's see here. Unless you want to keep one for a positive rep spot, that would take 5 off the bounty.
Fuck that. I want money.
Okay,
How would the positive rep spot help us in the next negotiation?
gets you a free
We
bump
gave
up.
everything to everybody.
Okay.
You gave out a bunch of eggs. You have suddenly a lot of temporary. You're the big man, right? Like in The Godfather, the guy walks around the white suit.
If we did that, everyone would make 12, except one person would make 13.
if
We
you
gave
did.
one out.
Who do we want to give the
If we didn't give one out, everyone would get 13, except one person would get 14.
Who has the highest upkeep?
I do.
I have 17.
And half did a lot of the heavy
What's yours?
lifting.
True.
Yeah.
So,
He did.
You negotiated for those extra eggs.
Yeah.
too.
right. So
Yeah.
let's go with
Yeah.
that.
You made that check.
And half didn't fuck up. I don't hate you, so my vote goes to half.
Okay, thank you.
So are you
remember,
going to
it's
get the
taunting
positive
you.
rep spot or not?
We all benefit.
True.
I say we get the positive response.
Okay.
Positive
And I
response.
did make
All right.
that for
You
it.
stand,
because
you
I
stand to
think
gain
it's-
win more than 5.
So where So I'm not off on this?
You're not on the list.
So
I get 13, everybody gets 12.
yeah.
He'll make his way.
Yeah, you made a lot. You're all really popular as you give out eggs to the kitchen for them to give everybody a little extra in the rations. The children have some, and so everyone is talking about you. You even have some eggs. And,
Stress.
so all of you are really popular, and you're known as generous givers to the community.
I think we're getting 12.
12.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Except-
everybody's getting 12 except I'm getting 13.
So I'm still getting.
So what was the
nailed for a
total from
couple.
that job? We got 70 something.
We made 82 total,
8.5.
but with giving it away, we made 77.
Cool.
Okay. 12 and the 3, and I sell off the gun for its 3 bounties. So
You gotta roll for that.
okay. So what do I need to roll?
Not working.
No, yeah, that's I don't have networking. So that's
You gotta default it.
this is gonna suck.
Yeah, you guys should upgrade. You should all networking 1 is just useful to have because
Nope.
Sell it for cost. So you get 2 bounty for it because you don't get the upgrade fast
Yeah.
enough.
Yeah. Well. but I can't make my my maintenance is gonna suck.
Yeah, you're gonna have to make maintenance rolls.
So
You gotta go lean.
Yeah.
That's why I sold that tomahawk.
So I'm going to go and after we get done with all of this, I am going to pay half a quick visit.
Okay.
Okay.
I just want you to know, Silas first scrambled.
Okay. Well,
So if I still can pay off everything, that goes into what I'm keeping in the bank, right? To also buy off the needy and all that stuff.
So did you spend everything? Did you budget correctly?
Let's see. I had survival, rent,
So everyone got
equipment.
12.
Yeah, so I have 14.
you're actually spending 4 on dependents.
Oh, okay. So actually,
Oh wait, no, you haven't been yet. Never mind.
Those are 2 extras. So
Oh no, did you spend any on favors?
I got a reference.
So-
Yeah.
And
Oh,
the vignette.
If you didn't factor in favors, then yeah.
So
Basically-
before or after upkeep?
12 is what you got from the job. How you spend it is up to you.
So basically, I had to dig into my bank.
Can I
to
make
the
a
upkeep.
self-control?
Well, let's do all the bookkeeping stuff after we finish
Okay.
recording.
Yeah.
Is there anything you want to do?
Yeah. So questions, comments, reactions.
Cool.
Yeah, how do you guys like the job and the complication?
Yeah, I liked
yeah,
it a
I
lot.
liked it.
It was good.
That was awesome. Yeah.
It was much more difficult.
much
Yeah.
very
Yeah,
tense,
definitely.
So.
It was very much a bust mode game, and that we weren't making our bank until we went out there, and you had to hustle
Yeah.
Yeah.
every leg
It was really fun. No, I
to
I
get
really
into
liked
the
that.
profit zone.
I like the egg transport.
That's what you. That's kind of sweet spot.
We're walking on eggshells. Oh wait.
That's what I was going to say. The name of the episode.
I was tempted to throw more legs at you just to do
Oh
that.
my
but,
God.
like, I'm not gonna be that much of an
So
asshole.
that'll be the title. Walking on eggshells.
Yeah.
So the idea I got this idea because I actually read an account of someone who survived Sarajevo's siege and civil war, and she talked about and she writes about American preppers and survivors. Like, yeah, that's all stuff that there were people like that in Sarajevo. All their supplies ran out in months, and then this lasted for years. And so what we really wanted were things like cooking oil were like more heavenly because we're the most essential, most in demand things, and things like pepper and salt made you a hero if you could find them. So that's the kind of things I'm going to be for your jobs.
That's awesome.
The snake venom job I kind of hope you guys do take at some point because
just for amusements.
well, no, because
Texas.
it's plot stuff. But there's other 2 jobs, so I don't have to do more research for that. So, but yeah, I'm glad you guys like it.
Oh, it's cool.
I just like it. I was just kind of like, let's just throw some zombies at and see what happens, and then like, holy shit.
yeah.
I just like that I actually screw my brother.
And actually, I would say though, for free, you have a better blood testing kit at the clinic.
Okay.
So you can be tested, and so you 2 now know that he is naturally immune.
Ooh. So I'm going to give you the news.
dang.
I need to do a follow up.
Screw that.
I just need to see something.
He rolled 2 4s.
Nice.
So
I'll
you're
let you know.
immune. Write that down on your character sheet.
You might not
Where do
want
I
to.
put that at?
So did you do the test at the clinic?
Extra
Yes.
spot?
You should make him roll foresight or criminality
Roll foresight or criminality.
to make sure that it stays confidential.
Okay. Foresight, because that's all I've got. Can I spend that last will to flip that?
Sure. You had will left over.
Yep. We might want to keep this a secret.
Yeah, you just.
Or you can make him test against self-control. 'Cause
But I may ask
he's
for
a walking
sample.
retirement plan.
I may ask a
Yeah.
sample sometimes. Oh, self-control? Because I've seen something else from this. I might get
give me a
samples
self-control
from it.
check.
All right. I might get samples along the
If
way.
you fail, it's detachment.
All right.
Actually, you wouldn't have to, because the Crusader wouldn't care about turning him in.
Right.
That's short-sighted. That's
No,
not
no, no.
pure.
See, I was saying I can get samples from him to run tests on to see how it reacts with the other.
No,
I
actually,
lose everything I banked from the last job, and now
you lost everything.
I lose the 3 I had banked,
Ah.
and then I have nothing
That's I've got one in the bank.
and nothing in
I'm
return.
considering
I think
trading
the
the
prosthetic leg is probably too high upkeep.
Well, there's no way you can reduce that though.
I know. I mean, like as a rules thing.
Okay.
I'll keep it up, but
So I essentially
Actually, I would say you need to make a self-control check unless you take 1 killing damage to the arm or chest.
kill or
Yeah, kill. You have to drain blood from you.
I thought that was a stun last time we did it.
no, it's an immune. Immunes are in the bone marrow.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's right.
It's way worse.
So
than
he wants a
trying
bone marrow sample. It's you have to take a self-control check if he does not do that.
Okay, so your call.
Yeah, we'll do that. And I'll make a self-control so I can pay the cost to get it healed up.
Okay.
You get 2 tough spots, buddy.
Hey. Just have to point out too. There's we forecast this in an odd way.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, we're going to give you blood samples, and one of them's going to be immune.
So it might not really be me.
Oh yeah, I forgot to put that on your character.
They thought that I was.
Yeah, people think you're immune. That's getting around.
Oh shit, we gave them 2 immune blood samples then.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's going to be a negative rep spot on your group. Contract went.
Well, we got a plus rep spot.
Yeah.
So the investment goes down to 2.
Yeah. Okay. Liquidity.
Yeah, I'm hoping that investment pays off because I had to use all of that 12 just to pay my upkeep and. Oh wait, I got 1
I'm thinking about it.
extra.
What I might end up doing is selling off the actual blood
Or
test
the-
kit and getting the
Hey,
other upgrade.
cancel.
Yeah. Give me that other upgrade. to the
Immunes and
blood test
crew.
field.
Negative. So I'll just count that. So yeah, you now have a new negative rep spot.
Holy crap.
As the result gets, and so now everyone's wondering. You start getting odd questions every once in a while. So now you know that people are thinking that maybe all. Of course, it's rumor and gossip. So now it's like all of them are immune.
Am I keeping?
I'm clearly not.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It might be weird. It might be like an immune aberrant.
Yeah, exactly.
So do we want to wait till like the next session to do the maintenance costs?
So that'll definitely. In fact, I'll count that as 2
To
negatives.
do malfunction rolls?
Malfunction rolls, yeah, because I got 14 out of there. So I redid that correctly.
Well, we can just do it on the recording so people know what it sounds like. So
Okay.
on a malfunction roll, are you going to pay any upkeep?
So yeah, I'm pay, cause I can pay because I spent 2 out of what I
I
had.
mean,
All right,
partial upkeep.
we'll
on a
finish
thing.
this. This will we'll do this after.
So I can
recording.
spend 9
Okay,
towards
fine.
the
All right. See you guys next time.
Bye.